It's a slow process. It's a slow process, but as long as you're making a process. Because some people ain't waking up this morning, man. Some people ain't getting up this morning, man. But so if you're getting up, I want you to get up on your best foot and talk some sports with Trey City. I'm your co-host today, baby. I'm your co-host today, man. Shout out to my co-host show, always with the most. I want to give a sound, and I want to slow it down for a second and give my brother, because he's dealing with a lot of family issues right now. So as a part of the BTN studio radio show, part of the Triple C, part of the Who You Got. He's a big part of, you know what I'm saying, this family that we have here, we building here. So I want to give him and his family nothing but my love and blessings as they go through their process. You know what I'm saying? We all got loved ones out here. You know what I'm saying? We all got things that we're dealing with out here in the world. And I just want to send my love out to you, brother. This show right here for you, man. It's a family show. So I'm gonna make this show as family oriented as possible. Cause that's all we got. That's who we got. That's all we got. We got family, baby. So, we're going to enjoy ourselves, baby. We're going to start this process. We're going to do it right. Somebody got to do it. It might as well be me. And I'm so excited because I know y'all excited with me. Because this NBA season, oh, yeah. This NBA season is getting real good. I know a lot of y'all parlays ain't hitting like it's supposed to be hitting right now, boy, because there's a lot of upsets. There's a lot of people talking a lot of junk before these teams got started, and now these teams they finally got started, and them parlays ain't hitting right. Them parlays ain't hitting right. I know for a fact them parlays ain't hitting right. But look, I'm gonna get y'all right today. This will be my process. We're gonna get as many stats in. We're gonna get as many scouts as far as talking all around the board on. Is that a Lucky Charm? Somebody just posted a Lucky Charm on my live. I know we ain't talking about Celtics, man. Know what? My Lakers is out, so I'm out the playoff game. I'm on the couch. So yeah, rep your team. Rep who you got. Rep who you got, because I'm right now. I can't rep my boys. My boys is far away. I know. You don't gotta say it. You don't gotta say the word. I know it's Boston. You don't gotta say Boston. I know what the Lucky Charms mean. Hold on, G. We got a headphone. Let me go. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. We back. All right. Anyway, shout out to Boston, man. I thought I'd never say that, but I got a sports podcast now. So I want to make sure I hit everybody all around the board. The name of the podcast is Who You Got. I want to know who you got. So please, again, if you can call in, you want to call in, tell me who you got, who y'all really still got in the NBA right now, because that's the big question right now, is who you still got, because a lot of teams getting eliminated. So I need y'all to call me at 804-215-1555. Call in right now, 804-215-1555, and talk your shit about your team. I need everybody to be out here repping what you rep, so it won't be no bias when your team make it to the championship, because I hate bandwagons. I hate people who were silent the whole time this all was going on, and then they pop up out of nowhere and start repping their teams. I need to know who you rep right now, so when they make it, because it was a lot of new Warriors fans out there, and I'm pretty sure Denver fans, they've been hiding for a minute. I don't know where they been at, because now they back. I don't know where y'all been at. Denver fans, they finally got something to rep now. It's just been cold out there. The only best thing that happened in Denver is the marijuana. I swear to God. But now you got the Joker, and he is not no joke. This motherfucker is big for no reason. I swear to God, just moving down there like a big Escalade, just down there, just slow pace. He done whooped us. Man, I think that's the reason why it's so key to him driving at the end of the game. How that team is so powerful towards the end of the fourth quarter is because they play at a pace that they don't have to change it for nobody. And we tried to break them. We tried to break my Lakers, boy. We tried to break them, man. I swear to God. And we tried to slow them down, but all that switching, I swear to God, was like a Ferris wheel. And all he did was he got into that Ferris wheel, and he just latched on to our defense, and he just demolished it. Damn, Joker. Congratulations, man. But guess what? I am now rooting for Minnesota. I'm letting it be known right now. I am now a Minnesota Laker. Yeah, I am now a Minnesota Lakers. You know where to find me. We changing the logo and everything. I'm rooting for whoever they got up next, whoever they got to play. I'm rooting for them. I'm letting you know right now. That's who I got. I got Minnesota. All right, I got Minnesota, and yeah, and come to find out. The Lakers used to be there, didn't it? That's where the Lakers started at? Minneapolis, right? Where Minnesota at? Ain't Minnesota? Yeah. So it's like full circle. I'm supposed to be repping for these. You know what I'm saying? We had a team before Minnesota had a team there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's for the organization. It's for the Laker organization. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Minneapolis Lakers, man. I know them jerseys still hit different. Y'all put them jerseys on. I know that color flow. That's that one with the different kind of blue and yellow. Man, them jerseys used to hit different. Yeah, so yeah, Minnesota Lakers, man. Oh, we got some Anthony Edwards fans over here. We got some Minnesota fans. See, if you weren't in the Kevin Garnett era, I don't respect you as a Minnesota fan. All right. Hey, you wasn't in the Spreewell era. I don't want to talk to you. I don't really want to talk to you. You wasn't in the era of the McCann era. I don't want to talk to you. You didn't go through those struggles, Minnesota. I don't want to. Don't. You better rep your team now. Let them know now. I need you to pull out all that Minnesota gear. Yeah, what you say? Troy Hudson. Oh yeah, you was a Minnesota fan. Okay. Due respect. All right. Yeah, shout out to all those people who've been repping their teams for a minute, and then your team is finally starting to get back on the good foot. It's finally starting to get it in. I like that a lot. Yeah. So I definitely want Wally Szczerbiak. God damn, I forgot Wally Szczerbiak was on the Minnesota Timberwolves back in the day. Wally Szczerbiak used to be a 3-point threat. So yeah, okay, everybody had that jersey too back in the day. It was something about that Szczerbiak on the back that made that jersey just epic. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I don't think kids wear jerseys no more like they used to, man. But we used to. It was a religion to pull out a jersey. We was strategic when we used to wear our jerseys for the 90s. All my 90s kids out there, when we pull a throwback on, I just mentioned the Minnesota Laker jersey back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They pull that junk out, that throwback. Yes, that's a hardwood classic.
And that light blue.
Yeah.
That light blue.
We're going to have a show in here. I got my big brother in here today, man. I got my big brother and his boys in here today, man. So I told you it's going to be a family-oriented show. I'm going to lock them in a few minutes, and we're gonna definitely get them interviewed, man. It's going to be a fun show, man. I got a sports family. Y'all ready to get that? Y'all ready to get that sports talk? We better be straight in the living room this episode. Straight from the living room. I just woke them motherfuckers up, told them, get up. I need to know who you got. So get up. And them got up. And they don't get up that fast for school. I don't know how they did it. I told them, we were talking sports this morning. They said, I'll get up for that. I said, well, damn, I think my boys be making straight A's and they was talking sports in high school all day. I don't know. But we're going to find out how good they is with their sports talk. Because, you know what I'm saying, they anything like their uncle, I know they well-versed. So I ain't mad at it. All right. So, okay. My junk, like we said, I need if you want to call in, I still want to know who y'all got. You know what I'm saying? This is the NBA. This is being a major time in the NBA. There's a lot of eliminations going on, and I know for a fact, like I said, my team just got eliminated. We got the Lakers just got eliminated. The Bucks just got eliminated. Man, and that right there, for me. I feel sorry for them boys because, you know what I'm saying, everybody had a lot of hope on Dame. Dame had a lot to deal with through this transition or moving to Milwaukee. I know he didn't got a divorce and everything. I knew that conversation that he had with her when he said he moving to Milwaukee. I know she probably said, nigga, what? Milwaukee? You know what I'm saying? He had to explain to her, yeah, we got to go to Milwaukee. I'm trying to win a championship. Well, you ain't going to win no championship. I bet I win a championship. I'm moving to Milwaukee. You ain't going to win no championship if you move to Milwaukee. I'm going to win a championship if I move to Milwaukee. We'll do it then. I bet. And he left her ass. You know what I'm saying? Took his two boys. I remember he showed up to the parade. He had his two boys. He didn't have his girl by his side. I said, dang. I hope, you put a lot on the table. I can see you. I don't understand how these guys put a lot on the table to move to these cities and do something they love to do. And for another motherfucker to be hurt the whole goddamn time, man, I feel sorry for you, Dave. You had a lot on the line, and you almost got hurt, and Giannis, I'm talking about he been healthy this whole goddamn time. He ain't had no help. He ain't had no weapons. He want to be healthy this whole damn time. He finally got a shooter. He finally got a sniper right beside him. He didn't motherfucking got shot. Boy, we ain't seen Darren Gone Giannis the whole Darren Gone playoffs, man. Giannis, you just showed up one game. I swear to God. I really feel like if any African at that point that was on the bench would have they'd have put Darren Gone on what his brother is, Titus. They'd have put Titus in the game. I think Titus probably would have showed up and helped him a little bit. They ain't put today. They didn't even think of putting Titus in the game. They ain't had no chance to put Titus in the game because I think they was down. That was a good series. It was a good series. They fought hard. I think they won 2 games in that series. The Bucks won 2 games. They won 1 game.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I know Bobby Portis got kicked out in 1 game, and they he was ready to knock somebody out. That's the game they won though. I think. The one he got kicked out early, they ain't had nobody. Dane was out that game. They won a game when they didn't have Giannis, they didn't have Bobby Portis, they didn't have Dame, and they still came out there with Middleton and Darren Gone. The rest of us and Brook Lopez looked like he just channeled his twin brother and just say, yo, I'm gonna do everything tonight. Whatever, I'm gonna play defense and offense. I ain't never seen Brook Lopez out there just doing everything. He was so hyped. I think he hit like 29. He had 29 that night. That's the one game they won. They won the one game they won.
Indiana won the series 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2. So they won 2 games. So I know they won 1 game where the Bucks had nobody. Literally nobody. They had a dude that was I swear to God, I don't remember his name. I don't know. Beasley I think he had showed up. And it's funny that Beasley showed up because last year when he was in the playoffs with us, that nigga disappeared. I don't know what the fuck that was. You had the audacity you to show up when it mattered. Oh yeah, Beasley. That's the Malik Beasley. Yeah, you still on my page and you never could be a Laker ever again, all right? Because I don't know when you was over there when we got you from Denver. You was over there, I mean, you was doing spectacular shit. We said we need this boy on our team. I know he gonna come over here and make a difference. You came over there to the Lakers, you didn't make not a damn difference.
Be when you play with LeBron.
Yeah, but yeah. We gonna get into that. We definitely gonna get into that. Matter of fact, Anthony, come take a seat. This is my brother. Come take a seat. Put your headphones on. It this one right here ready. We gonna get the daddy in early. Reach back there and get them darn on headphones.
Should be on.
It should be on. Because that's my next question. That's for you to happen to say that. That's the next question. Because he said it's hard to play with LeBron, man. Why is it hard to play with LeBron? Matter of fact, it's hard to be on the same payroll as LeBron, as you can see. 'Cause coaches, everybody. I don't know how many coaches this man has since he been a Laker. But I'm trying to tell you, hey, somebody else got to get fired. Can you get?
I mean, I ain't necessarily saying that it's hard to play with LeBron because in actuality, it's easy to play with LeBron. I mean, it's easy to play with him, but when you playing with him, it just seems like they just get to, looking at another superstar. So they just a fan at that point. And, LeBron, he do everything, you know what I'm saying? So
man, that's his problem. I think he doing too much.
How is that a problem? I get what you're saying. When other players, they're more fanboys than NBA players. Like they're waiting for LeBron to take the cape on, and finish the game,
right?
Rather than, and I think that was one of the things that AD did this year. AD's this year, and I give a lot of credit to AD. AD this year decided, okay, I'm gonna play.
Man.
But he's soft. He still got injured.
But he got injured. He got injured because he was another person that expected to come over there and play with a whole group of guys, and none of them guys. They all was in the doctor's room. They always in the doctor's office the whole goddamn season. I know the nurse was. I know the team nurse. She probably like, man, yo, no way, y'all so y'all want to quit this year? Y'all so y'all want to? The season ain't over yet. She said she had all of them in there at the same time. At one point, she was like, yo, who out there playing tonight? Who out there? If y'all ain't here, who out there playing tonight? I don't know how the Suns did it, and I don't know how Kevin Durant, every time he go to a team with some boys, they decide to say, you know what, we're gonna sit this one out.
Man, that's the most disappointing one right there, though.
But Bron is disappointing to me too, though, because I feel like what Bron is putting together a new roster every other year. Matter of fact, it's starting to be every year. We gotta dismantle the whole damn team. We gotta motherfucker ball. We gotta take the paper that we was looking at all year and ball that motherfucker up and and start all over every year.
And I think that's that's my point. And that's why I see it from. That's why the Lakers not going as far because they keep rebuilding. My thing is with Phoenix, how y'all get swept? Of all things, you get swept.
But I feel like they got swept because they wasn't together as long. Like you said, they putting these teams together and thinking they gonna win it all. I don't care who you are and where you're from. If you're not one as a team, it's 5 people on that goddamn court for a reason. It's another 5 on the bench for another reason. It's because as a unit, you have to be gelled in as a unit. I'm trying to tell you right now, you can have the best. I can go grab the best group of 5 guys that haven't played together, right? And I know for a fact, a strong possibility, if I can go get the guys that I've been playing with, that I grew up playing with, those 5 guys that we play with every day. I play with my nephews, we play ball, we go out there and play ball. We are starting to learn each other, you know what I'm saying, on the court. So if we're gelling and we're clicking, we know his spot, I know his spot, I know where he don't like to be at, I know where he don't like to shoot at, I know where he's gonna thrive at. We know without even thinking about it. So as a unit, we become an army. It's basically it's almost like you can have, it's like 300. It's like 300. Y'all remember 300? It's like them niggas only had 300 niggas. Right. They had 300 motherfuckers. They went against a slew of people, a whole army. An army, thousands of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, everybody had a role.
But everybody,
them dudes, and they played their role.
They played their role.
That's true.
They set it up. They played. You do your job, I do my job. We work together good. We can go against anybody. And I really feel like that's why Pac and all them, man, back in the day when they used to have that same clique, that same nucleus every year, no matter what, you always say, damn, every year they right there in position. I keep on banging on. They right there in position to be in championship mode every year because Pac never let too many dudes drop off. He always kept his same nucleus together. You look down there in Miami. Miami keep the same group of guys, man. You look, they don't stray too far away from the same clique of nucleus of people. They kept the Donis Hammers on the bench forever. They never want to get him up on there. The Donis Hammers seen so many decades.
Because he was there at that point for a mentor.
They didn't want to let him go.
For like just to tutor.
He was a key piece.
The young guys, but he was never the person that you look for on the court to do nothing.
Whatever he did in
he
that
just
locker
was
room,
going to play his role.
Whatever he did in that locker room throughout his years on that organization, obviously
all I know is at this point, Phoenix has made the Timberwolves look like they about to win it all.
Because it's a possibility the Timberwolves could win it all.
And I feel like they can. They got an ant on their team.
Oh, Lord.
As long as they got an ant on their
Anthony.
Hey.
You see, I started the show off talking about bandwagon ass people. I said, these niggas are latch on to anything. I need y'all to state who you got right now before motherfuckers be like, I always fuck with Anthony Edwards. Make my name Anthony. That's why I've been fucking with him since his rookie year.
Yeah, I really have. But no, I mean, honestly, who I've been rocking with, you see my hat.
Who you got?
Who I've been rocking with.
Golden State Warriors was you now I grew up in a household with you.
Exactly.
I grew up in a household with
and
you.
You know
so
me.
I know your very first team.
You know.
I know you. Your very first team was the Orlando Magic.
Absolutely.
Okay, it was Orlando Magic. Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway.
Yes,
that was your team.
Yes,
so
sir.
what the fuck made you say, you know
Nicky
what?
Anderson.
Nicky Anderson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Scott Skiles.
Absolutely.
Oh, you was one of them too?
I was a Shaq fan.
You was a Shaq fan?
Yeah, Shaq fan first.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shaq fan first and everything after that.
So how the hell you get to the West Coast?
I mean, because
and you didn't go to the right West Coast team. You went to you just got over there. You just became a Warriors fan.
And this was really after they had won the championship. So I mean, I've been a LeBron fan since like 2000, 2001. So he went to the Lakers. Like I'll go with you a few places. The Lakers is not gonna be one of them. I'm not going.
Why you not coming? Why you not coming over there?
I'm not.
Shaq came over there.
And
you was a Shaq fan.
And he lost me. He got me back when he went back to Miami. When he went to Miami, he had me as a fan again. But the Lakers are not. The Lakers and the Celtics, I'll never.
I'll never be a Celtics fan. I had to show some love to a Celtics fan on here just a few minutes ago. It was devastating.
They probably, if they're a Celtics fan, they probably Eagles fan too. How
is that possible? They Boston and Philly.
I don't know. Them people
they awkward. Usually Boston fans are Patriot fans. Usually they're supposed to be.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think, right? We come from a place where we're from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
In Virginia, we don't have a team.
Nope.
So, growing up here, it's always been like to find your team, and basically we rep our teams hard, but because there's so many other fucking teams around us. So I think in other places where they grew up, where it's like that's the team from their city. I don't feel like they have to go as hard throughout the year is repping hard for their team because it's like it's self-explanatory.
And to answer your question, I don't mean to cut you off, but to answer your question is how I got to West Coast.
Yeah, how you
because it's not a team. It's not really the team sport anymore. It's more a players game now.
So you launch it on the players.
So Steph Curry, I mean,
man, hell no. I think I like the fact that if I got a team. And then if a new player blossoms into the league and he's not on my team, it's a new rival. I got a new rival.
That's why I rock with Ant now.
That's why
I rock with Ant Edwards now.
But eventually I'm gonna have to hate him. Eventually I'm gonna have to hate Ant Edwards. I love him right now. None of my team, like I said, none of my team is going. I get the root for them now. I get the root for Minnesota. I'm a Minnesota Laker, so now I get the root for them now. And I like Anthony Edwards. He's one of the players that I like right now, and I see that he's doing it good. But as soon as my Lakers get back, I'm acting like I don't know that motherfucker, man.
That's terrible.
No, I act like I don't know him, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I say it's a players today is a players league. So I mean, that's how it go. When your player come back,
I don't respect
then
that,
you
man.
go out with a different player.
It's a certain age where you can just pick a new team. It's a certain age. I give kids because they don't know. They really latch on to what they dad know.
Absolutely.
I got your boys in here. I know for a fact that one of them just latch on to a team that you like. I think one of y'all Cowboys fan. Well, used to be a Cowboys fan. Yeah, that one over there. Yeah, he used to be a Cowboys fan, right? And I don't know if he's still a Cowboys fan. He's still holding on, but I know one day he's going to change.
I can't believe you ain't here telling all my business.
Yeah. I know one day he's going to change. Yeah, I know one day he's going to change. But I used to be a Cowboys fan because of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And you was in the household, too. I was in the household.
That's the reason why I'm a Cowboys fan.
Full of Cowboys fans. I don't know why you didn't.
Why I'm a Cowboys.
Yeah, so we grew up with a Cowboys fan in the house, but I say, you know what? I'm going to be myself. I now understand sports, and I don't know why the hell I was a Cowboys fan.
And went and picked the wrong team.
That's all right, because I like to start from scratch. I like to start with the underdogs. I don't want to go, see, I'm not going to go where there's a player already there and he already winning. They hop on these teams where Steph Curry, they hop on Steph Curry's team when that motherfucker was just regular Stephen Curry shooting threes. No, they hop on the team when that motherfucker became the shimmy Stephen Curry. The motherfucker going down, you can't motherfucking guard him. He running around screens like he a motherfucking menace. They want to hop on the bandwagon when he become a fan. No, hell no. I want you to be a Stephen Curry fan when he have a hard time trying to start on the team. When he's struggling, trying to keep his ankles together. That's why I want you to be a Stephen Curry fan.
How bad it is with sports now, it's to the point where I really don't even watch the men's sport. I'm more hung up on the females now, for real.
Man, shout out to the girls ready to start it up, man. This is the first year I haven't seen a preseason game. I done watched a WNBA preseason game. Yo, I know this shit ready to be real because I never knew when the preseason started.
Man.
You tell me they started every year they start in May.
I'm locked in.
Every year
I'm locked in. Wherever Angel Reese go.
Man,
that's my girl, man.
Angel Reese, I seen the motherfucker at practice, boy. She looking rough. Boy, they got she playing against some real black girls.
It's grind time.
It's grind time. There's some real girls in the WNBA. You was a bully for a long time at LSU. You now, brother, you the locker room with some girls that smell like some man.
She gonna have to work hard for that 200,000 now.
It's a must in that locker room now, boy. She in Chicago Sky. I seen her there when she was looking like, bro, what the world? I didn't know. She said, I didn't know that WNBA had different rules. He said, wait a minute, there's certain stuff that I can't do and certain stuff they can do. Like, it's different ball game to that WNBA girl. So I need you to make sure you get in that weight room. I need to put some weight on there. Get some weights in. Get some weights in. I know you cute now, but you gonna need to start. We ain't here for that cute shit. All right, you in Chicago. We need you to be on that Roger shit. All right, we need you to get there.
They tried to put them girls against each other. Now I honestly feel like
do it. I need anything to get you to tune in.
Caitlyn. I'm not gonna take nothing away from her talent.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I owe her. She went crazy.
She went
crazy last night.
She went crazy.
What she did last night? Put up, G. What she do last night? Because I know she
went out there and bust ass.
She plays for the Indiana Fever. Did she go out there and bust ass?
Man went out there and bust ass.
No, she didn't go out there and bust
Absolutely
ass.
She ended up with 21 points.
Ended up with 21 points on her. Oh my God!
I think she had 4 threes in the first quarter.
Stop playing with her.
Oh Lord! They said, man, first 19 points before finishing with 16 in the first half. Man, with a step back 3-pointer against a veteran, Natasha Howard. Like, who this white man? A girl named Natasha Howard. She out there busting Natasha Howard. That sounds like a black strong, black powerful girl. Natasha Howard. We went, God dang, man. Natasha Howard.
Yeah, Natasha Howard from the Jets.
From the Jets. She from the Jets. She never seen no white girl shoot like this. I knew Natasha. See, that's the first holiday show us. That's the first holiday show us. Her busting a 3-pointer in Natasha Howard's face.
Man.
Lord Jesus, Howard like, whoa!
Went up in there and went crazy on them people.
Caitlin Clark, we are ready. We are here. They said that a sold out preseason game is crazy for the WNBA. I didn't tune into WNBA. I swear to God, when I tuned into WNBA, I ain't never seen all the seats filled up. I ain't never seen all.
I thought Caitlin Clark was in college.
Where you been at, young boy? Where you been at? She didn't graduate. She graduated fast. That's how fast it is. She literally just graduated. She literally just stopped playing a month ago with March Madness. It's May 1st. It's May 1st, and she already playing her first professional game as a WNBA star. And oh my God, that's stuff that
she put her on roller skates.
On roller skates. Oh my God, gee, what in the world?
That's a combination. Her and Atlanta Boston is gonna be interesting.
Oh my God! But
then again, I think Reese and Cardozo is gonna be.
They are gonna be special. That's the new
Tim Duncan and
Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, they might play together longer than Duncan and Robinson. They ain't never been two girls as rookies.
Look at that. Come on,
man. From where? From where? Where was that? From where?
Range.
From where?
That's carry.
From a bird. From the wing. From the wing. From the wing.
And all
net. Oh shit, Caitlin Clark. Oh Lord,
man, look.
Caitlin Clark. They said they was like, why she getting all this money? We see why. We see why. Why she gonna get all this money? We've been playing here this whole time. Well, we see why. We see her playing. Y'all ain't been playing the way she been playing. See why.
Exactly.
That's why she got that 20 mil Nike deal. And understandably, I was kind of mad because the girl who won the championship last year, the MVP of the league, I'm like, why they didn't get her a 20 mil Nike deal? But look at this girl, her first preseason game playing against.
That's what I be talking about. Why we got to do that though?
Man,
why she need a deal? Because
she need a deal too because I'm MVP and I won the championship.
And I'm not opposed to it, but I'm just saying why that has to be the narrative.
Yeah, it's like she probably thinking like, yo, why y'all coming over here now? And it's so happening because I think the narrative started to jump because it's a Caucasian girl.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand,
versus a black.
America ain't had a Caucasian superstar in a long time. Been saying it.
Especially not no basketball. Ain't no way we're gonna let them come and take basketball from us.
That's what I'm saying.
That could take a whole.
We having a hard enough time letting these light skinned niggas.
Man. We have a hard time letting all of them.
No, yeah.
And so now, but the Caucasians, they need one. They really do need one.
They got one. They got it right there.
An American Caucasian basketball player that can ball. We ain't had ones. I mean. Larry Bird?
But that's
Larry Bird?
the 80s.
Yeah, we had one since the 80s.
We done had one.
No, American All-Star, Superstar. American Superstar. Give me one. Give me American Superstar. Steve Nash is Canadian.
Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby is light skinned. He said Mike Bibby.
And he also said Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd is light skinned.
Jason Williams could
Yeah.
dribble one of the best guards, but he wasn't a superstar.
He wasn't a superstar.
No, he was not.
Mike Chocolate
Yeah.
didn't even make the All-Star
Yeah.
game. I don't think he might have been on All-Star team.
I don't think he ever made it.
He might never made
never
it.
made it.
Damn, bro, you definitely posed the dilemma when you asked that. Damn.
You think about it. You think about it.
He created the behind the back elbow pass.
He
in the
did some
All-Star game.
spectacular shit.
He did that in the
But
All-Star
he
game.
wasn't no,
He
but
wasn't no superstar.
though.
He
was
wasn't
on
winning
the
no
All-Star
championships.
He was on the All-Star
How many
team.
rings
He did
does?
that.
And he
How
kept
many
getting
rings
traded.
Jason Williams got? My nephew over here. How many rings Jason Williams got? I'm
I
sorry.
got one.
One.
And when he get that? He got that with
with
Miami.
Miami, yeah.
And we already know he
I
was
think
on,
he did that with D Wade
he
and
did,
Shaq.
yeah,
and
the
them.
Oh
whole
my
squad.
God! But how many rings do Chris Paul and them got?
Chris don't have any.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
All right
Miami.
then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Chris Paul wasn't a superstar. We talking about when we say superstar.
Well, no, Chris Paul is a superstar.
Oh,
Jason
superstar.
Williams
Yeah, you're right.
is
Yeah,
a
you're right.
He was
great.
fun
Yeah,
to
I'm
watch.
saying,
I would say
All-Star
Jason
team.
Williams was
Jason
fun to
Williams-
watch.
He was fun to watch.
Jason
But he
Williams
was-
is an underrated guard. He's
Yeah.
probably one of the best ball handlers I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
But I would not put him in a superstar status.
No,
Yeah,
not
he's
a-
not a superstar.
Yeah, you definitely posted the level.
No one has ever gone to a game and no coach has ever said we got to do something to stop Jason Williams. That's what I consider
Yeah,
a
true.
superstar. No coach has said we got to do something to
He
stop
was
Jason.
he was definitely his individual. He was his own
Jason
man.
had
He go out there and do
right.
his thing.
Jason had incredible teammates. Jason
Yes,
had
Chris
Chris
Webber.
Webber.
Yeah.
Jason knew what he was doing and made him look good. But Jason never created a space for himself.
Right.
But again, I think he's extremely underrated. I think when people talk about some of the better guards ever,
Caucasian.
he should be
Especially-
definitely
He
mentioned.
should definitely be
Especially
right on
Caucasian.
up
He should
there.
definitely be mentioned.
I think about John Stockton's, and John Stockton's was a superstar back in the 90s. He was definitely a superstar back in the 90s, but he wasn't like he wasn't a trendsetter. He didn't change the game. Did he?
See, I disagree with you on that. I disagree with you on
You
that.
saying it out loud. I think I disagree with myself. Yeah. John Stockton was like that. John Stockton was like that.
Stockton was there.
And he was from America, right?
He the assist man.
But he
the
also
assist man.
had Karl Malone standing beside him.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
did. He did.
also-
And
Karl Malone.
together,
He did.
Karl Malone was at the top of the scoring list,
Yeah.
and John Stockton was
Top of
number
the
one in
assists.
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 Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. If you were top of
So
scoring,
I think that was a
yeah.
perfect tandem.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
But when you
But-
say,
But ironically, if you think about it, LeBron will take over both of them.
when you think about face of the league,
Word.
John Stockton was, man. Jordan was the face of the league during that time.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley was the face of the league during that time.
Hakeem
Hakeem Olajuwon,
Tim Duncan.
Shaq came in the league.
Penny.
Man, John, you never get John Stockton and say, but he
Yeah.
was white America. He was their guy. He was their guy, white America's guy. And when you think about white America, they latch on to, it's on a few guys I can think about right now. I'm thinking about Gordon Hayward. They latch on to him maybe. They loved him. Who else they love? They love Chris, who dated one of the Kardashians?
Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphries, he light skinned.
Is he light skinned?
I think he light skinned.
I think he was a good tan. I think he had a good tan.
Shit.
I feel like he had a good tan.
I don't know. He talked like he was
Yeah,
light.
no, yeah, he had it because he dated a Kardashian.
Yeah.
But that automatically
Make him
made him
black.
light skinned.
You're right.
Yeah, that automatically.
That was
made him
black.
light
You're right. She saw the black in him.
Yeah.
She definitely saw the black in him.
Nikola Jokic
I like
white.
this list though. I like this list.
skinned. Yeah,
I like
Nikola
this
Jokic is
list.
white, but he's not
Yeah, he's
American.
not
Like
American.
European.
He's not American. He's European. So yeah. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I keep
I
trying
like
to
that.
tell, but I keep trying to tell people.
The land of Caucasus.
Exactly.
The Caucasus Mountain.
we even consider
we forgot.
foreign people white men.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale he was an 80s
Wait a
superstar.
minute.
But that
John
was
Havlicek.
John Havlicek. That's all
Well, if I'm
80s,
being real,
90s.
Dirk
From another country.
Another country.
And John Havlicek from another country too.
Luka
from another country.
Bro, but Luka, he's
Bob Cousy.
Yeah,
that was
But we don't know nothing about
That was
that.
50s, 40s.
Yeah.
All of them was white.
I
Sixties,
There's
man,
less.
sixties.
Yeah, I tried to play with him on 2K. I can't
If they
stand him.
counting Nikola Jokic.
Larry Bird, the number one. They ain't had a Caucasian guy, superstar, all-star, this amazing guy in a long time. So they're gonna go crazy for the first one they ever get.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out to Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flag is nice.
Yes.
Cooper Flag is nice.
Sir.
And he's a dookie. So I'm about to ride with Cooper Flag.
That's his greatest downfall.
I feel like no, it's not. No, it's not. That's gonna be his fault. That's gonna be his rise. Cooper Flag, that's the best team you could pick to go on your ring. Because and a lot of UNC guys, we gonna see what Baycott do.
Well, let's think. If we're gonna do potential, you got to give Chet some
Chet Holmgren. Wait a minute. We do. He's ready. Rookie of the year. He's ready. He's supposed to be rookie of the year.
He's not.
He's a
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama.
I get that.
You're right.
For two reasons. One, I don't like the fact that they'll give somebody rookie of the year. This is technically your second year.
You're right.
And
for real.
Yeah. But you can't. Victor is going to change the NBA.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Especially when he puts some weight on.
Right. If he get another 30, 40 pounds of muscle, he's going to be unstoppable.
He's going to be
It's going to happen. It happened.
They're not going to let him.
I got my nephew.
See, I think you're right. I don't think they're going to let him because they know.
They still need him to be out. They need him to be like more like.
That weight is different on him. That weight will be different on him.
But would it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna bring them in on top of the hour. I'm gonna bring them top of the hour. We're gonna all be on at the same time at the top of the hour. But I'm talking from a distance right now. We got this a 3 hour show. I'm gonna have 2 hours with them. But as I explained to my nephews, putting weight on is different. Once you can work out with it. Mm-hmm. That 40 pounds is gonna be different on a boy like that.
Right.
It's gonna be way different on the boy. You want him as long as he's working out, as long as he's tuning his body up. They're force feeding him right now. He's allowed to eat as many carbs, junk food. They want him to go crazy. His eating habit right now, he's probably consuming the average amount he's probably consuming a day is probably unhealthy for
max calories.
Anybody who's not doing what he does on a daily basis. His calories intake is crazy right now.
See, some people don't remember when David Robinson came in the league. David Robinson was incredibly skinny.
Yes.
By the time his third or fourth year, he was bulk.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think if they do that to
they do that to Wemby, give him the right. Oh man, he's in the right. He's in that right organization.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yes. He's in the right organization because he's in Texas. Everything's big in Texas. Them big girls gonna make sure he gets some good food in him. All right. And Wemby, I need you to do one thing for me. Don't ever say out of your mouth ever again that you don't like American women. All right.
Man, why
you over here? You need to eat. You need to eat
tonight.
Wemby said that. He said black American girls is not attracted to him because he feel like they're too basically dominant.
Yeah,
he probably can't get one.
Well,
trust me.
He can't.
Oh, trust me. With that prospect, with the type of prospect he is,
he can get it.
They're at his doorstep.
Yeah,
he doesn't like the fact that they're probably like they are. They're probably showing that he don't like the fact they show what they show, and they're this. He's from French. He like a woman to be a woman.
And I think he's what, 19?
And he's 19.
He's still a kid.
So for him talking like that as a kid, he don't understand. And then once he gets some good Texas vagina on him, he might. I tell him, bro, that's a good black woman. You look with Dirk. Dirk had some Texas. Dirk had a black woman. And I tell you, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki, wife is black. Yes, in Texas, a black woman got him down there. Yes, man. You ain't never seen Dirk coming to the games with them down going aluminum floor plates. Yeah, man, that was a cut to the game, man. I'll tell you, he's a walk from the beginning of the game. He got aluminum foil. She sent him to the game with to-go plates. I swear to God, I knew he had a black woman. I had to look it up. When I seen him with a to-go plate like that, oh man, I said, yeah, let me look up Dirk White, man. Who he? I just seen him with back-to-back to-go plates. I said, wait a minute, she sent him to work right. That's a black woman right there. And yeah, come to find out, he got a black woman, man. So yeah, so you in Texas, you might want to look at their kids. Look at that.
That's crazy. Yo, he really got
so cute, a nice, beautiful black woman too. That's a good black woman right there. And guess what? That means Dirk.
Sister,
we can't wait for them kids. We can't wait for them kids to grow up.
Always come back, sister.
As soon as we get one of them kids.
Always come back.
No, he has a kid. As a matter of fact, ironically, he has a kid that's playing high school ball.
No, that was a fake video. I know you.
You said that was not his kid.
That wasn't really his kid. It was a white boy that looked like Dirk. That's out there, boy, shooting his butt off.
I saw that the other
That
day.
ain't Dirk kid. Dirk, everybody who know Dirk know he got a black woman.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this. None of these kids look like he
Them kids gonna have a little. Them kids gonna look like Stephen Curry out there. A tall Stephen Curry. Them kids gonna be 6'6", 6'7", shooting threes. We can't wait for them boys to come out there. Them the ones. Watch. I can't wait for Dirk kids to be out there, man.
I can name you a whole bunch of mixed kids that's superstars.
No, but they end up shooting threes. It's like they got good jumpers on them.
And they jump out the gym too.
It's like when you combine that Caucasian with that African American.
They go crazy.
It's like you make a good 3-point shooter.
You make a good and no shit. Then you got Blake Griffin.
Look at all it. Blake Griffin is a jumper.
Zach LaVine.
I think Blake Griffin's different. I think he got two light skin.
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
No. Who?
You gotta watch these. Some light skin.
They got black daddies, man.
Yeah, black daddies. Some of these people got two light skinned parents.
They got daddy dark as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We not racist, but at the same time, we recognize the mixture. We recognize the potion. We recognize the potion, and it's a good potion. Some females out there, they actually could teach you who they get with. And sometimes if they get with a light skinned guy, or a white guy, they know if he most likely play basketball, they can still get their basketball player. So that's why they date white guys that are basketball players, because they know it's a possibility I still can get my basketball player out of him. So, and next thing you know, you'll make a Stephen Curry. Well, Stephen Curry's daddy was black.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch.
His daddy is Dale Curry.
His daddy is Dale Curry, so he was automatic.
But he definitely got him a
white mom,
authentic Caucasian woman.
Bronny is a man. He better get to the NBA.
Man, they trying not to give Bronny his credit.
Bronny is a good point guard to me.
He a damn good point guard.
He's a damn good point guard. He does what a point guard supposed to does. And everybody is so flashy. They look for the numbers. They look for niggas to be shooting 25 points, 30 points a game. They look for the next LeBron. And LeBron is, as you can see.
But we clearly know that don't win games. And that don't always win games.
And that don't always win games.
You can't get another LeBron like that just because that's his son.
LeBron's been in the league for 20. LeBron been in the league for 20 years. We ain't had another LeBron quite yet.
It ain't gonna never be.
As you see,
they trying to say that Victor Wembanyama is the next LeBron.
Why would they say
Victor is the next NBA face of NBA.
If Anthony Edwards don't do it,
yes.
I say if Anthony Edwards and this team, but I feel like the Timberwolves got a good mixture of old, young, defensive, offensive players. I feel like if they stick to their game plan and play the way they've been playing, they can actually go far. I think they can beat Denver.
Anthony Edwards is
I really do.
If y'all look at his age, he came in at a young age. And LeBron's stats at 18, I think Anthony Edwards' first game when he played in the NBA was 19? I think he was 19 years old, maybe, I think.
Right.
So everybody looking at how can anybody ever break those records that LeBron got, right?
You're not gonna break.
You're not gonna break those records unless you play. But unless you play consistent ball for a certain amount of time and put up a certain amount of numbers during that time, you can do it. And it's only a few people you have to be able to do it. And I only can count. You have to be at least in your teens when you start playing.
It took LeBron 21 seasons.
You have to be. It took 21 seasons. The next person's gonna have to be motherfucking 23. 23.
I think they're comparing him to 85, 86, 87 Michael Jordan.
That's only because he looks like him to me.
I think he played like him too, though.
He does play like him. He does have a lot of mannerisms, Jordan mannerisms in there. There's a lot of Kobe mannerisms in there too. But at the same time,
of course, Kobe,
he looked like Jordan playing.
But he wanted to.
Yeah,
everybody wanted to be Jordan, man.
Everybody wanted to be Jordan, man. But at the same time, this dude might just be Jordan. Jordan, I don't know. You need to go check your DNA. Ferguson. You need to go check your sperm cells. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know. But I think that's your illegitimate child because the boy is moving real different on that court. But I'm looking at the way he's putting up these numbers right now. And if he stays healthy, like this year, he was healthy the whole year. He was healthy the whole year.
Yeah,
if he can do this.
I feel like they're going.
They're going. I feel like they can beat Denver.
I be wrong. I always be wrong.
The only reason why because Anthony Towns, y'all slipping. Anthony Towns been playing great basketball this whole year. He's been dogging this whole year.
And McDaniels though.
Daniels too.
Jaden he getting his shit off.
Jaden Daniels, where he came from? Pelicans. He was with the Pelicans. Mm-hmm. Well, he was always with the team.
No, he was with the
Pelicans, right?
Pelicans. I don't know
why they let him go. Because he just slipped over there. I think it was the Pelicans.
I think he came out that trade with he was with the Pelicans. He came out that trade with old boy that went to the Pelicans. Whatever trade they had going on, he was with Portland at first.
Yeah.
What is his damn name? They just lost.
Oh, you talking about CJ
McCollum.
Yeah.
They came in that they was all in the block.
Yeah. Okay.
They got a nice team.
Yeah. They out, but they can't stay healthy either.
They out.
It's healthy. It's health because Zion is supposed to be in this conversation right now. Zion supposed to be in this conversation right now.
Duke ass nigga, man.
Don't do that.
I hate to do it.
Don't do that,
bro.
We got a lot of Dookies in there, and we still got Dookies still in there. Cause shout out to Jason Tatum, Dookie. Yeah, we still got y'all can't just say Dookies will be injured. No, we still got Dookies in there. We still got Dookies. Find me a UNC player before you talk to me. All right, find me a UNC player that's still in the playoffs, leading this team in the playoffs right now before you talk to me. All right, about here. I gotta shut the UNC fans up real fast. Yeah,
you got a point.
Yeah. I know. I got a point.
I know when to shut up.
Yeah. Back to Zion. Zion, you need to stay healthy, man. We need you to stay healthy because you could have made it. You could have made it.
He's too fat, man.
You could have made it.
He's too goddamn big, man.
He got too much pressure on them knees, man.
Nah, he's too damn big, man.
Yeah,
he need to lose weight.
But he's a big dude, man. He's a big dude.
Like I understand that he feels like that his weight is what gives him the advantage, but it's also his biggest downfall.
Hey, G pulled up the UNC players.
G terrible, yo.
UNC players is basically how you put it. How did you type that in? Because
damn, that's the only nigga we.
No, he was in the play-in. He was in the play-in. You had Kobe White. He was in the play-in. Harrison Barnes was on Sacramento. He was in the play-in. Did y'all?
It's just loading up. I don't know why I went by.
Terrible, man.
Oh boy, y'all UNC.
Who y'all got? Tatum.
We got Jason Tatum, Kyrie, man. Come on now. Do this. They got Cole Anthony. Wait a minute. Cole Anthony still plays for Orlando Magic. And they still in it, right? They still fighting for. They ready to go Game 7. Yeah, so you got Cole Anthony. I forgot about Cole Anthony.
Man, ain't
fuck Cole Anthony, man. What have he done for me?
I thought Cole Anthony was a Duke. Wait a minute. He played for UNC?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He was UNC.
Yeah, our players played back in the day. Vince Carter, Michael Jordan,
we talking back
James
in the day.
Worthy.
We talking back in the day.
We had the players back in the day. We got a solid.
Nasir Little plays for.
We got a solid Richmond.
Oh, he's with the Suns.
A solid dude from Richmond on there now, Armando Bacot.
We're gonna see what Armando Bacot go in the draft. We're gonna see. Shout out to Armando Bacot. Ed Davis. Shout out to Ed Davis, my boy Ed. But look, see y'all.
Another country, man.
Yeah, he overseas right now.
Larry Drew, what the?
This is all.
He said Larry. Raymond Felton.
That's crazy.
Raymond Felton getting big. Shout out to people getting big. Yeah, shout out to people getting big. I seen Raymond Felton, boy, he heavy set. Y'all boy, god dang.
Yeah, man.
He heavy set.
They used to play for the Thunder.
Rick Fox back in the day. Y'all got people,
Ty
man.
Lawson.
Y'all had a lot of guys back in the day.
They do now when they got to the league.
That's what, no. Guess what? We still got it. We had them back in the day. We had Dookies back in the day, and we still got Dookies. That's why I said Cooper Flagg, thank you for going to Duke, because, and all he got to do is ball out. All he got to do is.
Beat Coach K.
Yeah, man, ain't Coach K even there no more. We still getting players. But yeah, Coach K, shout out to Coach K, man. We better get ready for that USA team. I wish he was coaching it again because Anthony Edwards ready to be on that team. Anthony Edwards, KD, LeBron James, darn gone, man. That USA team. I'm talking about the US. I can't wait to go to Paris. That USA team is ready to be awesome.
That's gonna be crazy.
It's ready to be awesome, man.
That is gonna be beautiful, actually. Tyrese Halliburton. I like him too, though.
Guess how many Dukes? We got some Dookies gonna be on there too, cause Pablo.
He played at Duke?
Yes, sir. Maybe for Orlando Magic.
Yeah, damn, he played for Duke. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
Duke be having the best players.
Come on now, Duke. Come on now. You got.
I don't take nothing away from the college.
I don't know how Joel Embiid gonna show up, man. Half his face is
You saw the
video. He
on city.
He on different time. I don't think they gonna need you in Paris. You tweaking out like that, man. You can't have you in Paris. You already an advocate playing for USA team. I don't know how we pulled that off. We pulled some screens with that one. I guess you know what I'm saying. Once you over here, I guess he got married over here, and he got some kids. I guess he Americanized. He got his green card, so he able to play with us. But that's going to be a fun squad, man.
You know what's crazy? If they lose, that means there's just something about a different countries in 18.
Yeah. Oh, because the countries are
different. I got a question for y'all. Right, as of right now, who is your biggest disappointment player?
Biggest disappointment?
Right now, still in the league, but you think he should be further? Doing way more.
Oh.
It for me is easy.
I got Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. But no. He ain't number one. He ain't number one though.
Chris Paul is your biggest disappointment.
Your biggest disappointment
He's my biggest disappointment though.
Right. So who is your biggest disappointment?
I didn't see
right now.
Y'all think y'all remember Chris because he didn't had teams where he could possibly.
Y'all didn't remember Chris Paul.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Y'all don't know New Orleans Chris Paul.
That's why y'all looking at because y'all know Baby D.
I never took
Yeah, that's why they looking like that because they don't know Baby D. They don't know Baby D. But listen, no, for real, the biggest one right now, by far is Ja. Ja Morant, man.
Because he's supposed to be that team
off the court shit.
At that off the court, he's missing on grand
opportunity. Off the court shit.
I won't think like that.
You're right. That disappointment.
That's a disappointment to me, bro.
Playoffs right there. Well, one, he got injured. I think he probably got that team to the playing game and probably would have got him over to the hump. But you're right. You're right. For him not being able to be on that USA team.
On that USA team, come on, man.
Because he out here motherfucking
shoot. You want to shoot. You want to have little guns.
Yeah, you want to have little ping guns. See, I got my nephews in here, and we always are trying to motivate these boys into doing the right thing on and off the court. No matter when people ain't looking, it's what you do when they're not looking. It's what you do when they're not looking because it can put a damper in your career so big and so to the far something so small as playing for your
you can't
country.
Even come back from.
You can't even play for your own country right now because you looking like a menace in your country. Then you can't represent your country to put the flag on your back and go out there and see the world.
Stigmas are for real. Stigmas.
No, he will.
Stigmas follow you, yo. They don't. It's a real thing, man. I'm telling you.
One thing I always will preach is the possibility of change and people being able to get a second chance, get second chances.
White man ain't gonna think that.
No, Bill, that's okay. We got us, our support, because if the fans, the real true fans, are supporting you and we're riding for you, we also see you changing. There gonna be people out there that's always gonna be able to support you. And I feel like Ja, you come back into this league and you make sure you give us a good maybe 4 or 5 years of straight arrow, especially if he makes it to the playoffs for the next 3 years in a row and do a great playoff berth. The NBA is going to be dick riding him again all over. All right, so all Ja got to do is win.
That's all he got to do is win.
I want to tell you who I think is the greatest, the biggest disappointment to me.
Okay,
Zion.
What we seen coming in,
right.
we seen the new.
Because I thought he was gonna be the second coming.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I thought he was gonna be the second coming.
And I'm not saying that as a put down of what he's doing.
Absolutely.
But he should be on a whole.
He should be He should be way further. You set out your whole rookie year.
Yeah.
And it wasn't your fault. That was the injury.
Yeah.
But at this point now, it's like
it don't seem to me that you want it that much.
Exactly.
You're not in the gym doing what you need to do. Exactly. I just think he's a disappointment.
He's a disappointment.
I really hope that he's in the gym and not just playing around with this shit because, bro, this right here, you don't take it for granted, and that's why when we come back from commercial break, that one bring away my nephews on here and on my interview to these boys. These boys out here balling, and my whole motion with these boys, my young boys right now is not taking this shit for granted, doing what you got to do in the now to get ready for get ready. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, for the future. You gotta do what you gotta do now. Put it in 10 toes down and do it now.
You gotta set your future up right now while it's easy. Right. While life is
don't
easy.
Play with it.
Set
Exercise.
your future up.
Because those same bones, it's not gonna be the same bones in an old age. And if you're not tuning up your body now, because Zion is athletic, giving. He was giving.
Right, and that's my problem. He's gonna lose it by the time if
he don't do something with it, it's gonna be gone.
It's gonna be
and it's gonna be a waste.
It's gonna be a waste.
Total
it's gonna
waste,
be one
man.
day he's not gonna be able to jump like he's jumping right now.
Right.
One day it's gonna be like he gonna think about jumping and his knees gonna be like, nigga, what?
Like what?
Jump? Dunk?
And he nothing, man.
A layup?
He haven't done nothing.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I agree.
Put the work in now, so you won't have to do it in the. Well, you gonna always have to do it in the future, but you want to do it as much, and you could basically it could be natural. And I feel like what you do now, is what you gonna do when you get to the NBA. So if you're chilling on your ass now, you're gonna chill in the NBA. So look, we're gonna go back to the podcast. I'm gonna bring in my Pews, my Bulls on this next one after commercial break. I want y'all to call in. Please call in. 804-215-155. I'm on Who You Got. And I want to know who you got. Ha ha!
WZ pick.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. Trey, come over here.
Yes, sir. We'll come over there.
Y'all sit. No, you say where you're
Okay,
sitting.
stay.
Yeah,
Grab the stool. Put the stool behind the two chairs, and then y'all sit in the chairs.
Yep. Grab that stool right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it between the two.
Oh, put it in between.
Put it in between the two chairs.
Oh, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Take a seat.
I need a lumbar.
He got on his puff coat. That boy wears puff coat everywhere.
That's dead.
All right. Let me get you to slide in a little bit more,
All right.
if you can.
Headphones. You get sound?
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. I'll get you straight. I'm trying to get the video straight first. Yeah, I got y'all in here, so that's all that matters. That's what matters right now. All right.
We on.
All to go live.
Kids that grow up with their dads. You would think. You heard that? You heard what the man said
Oh,
on the commercial?
I won't even listen to you.
Yeah, I know. I bet. I'm sure.
You can hear it? Miss Hot, you hear them?
Wait a second. We lost the signal for a minute, and then we'll be back. All right, give me 1 second. I don't know why this is playing games now. go ahead and start without the music, background music. You got it.
Let me see, can they hear me? All right, Remy.
We're doing a face on the podcast. So
okay, yeah, right now. We're working our way on back, baby. So, welcome back. Like I said, I got my nephews here today. We try to get the people on the radio soon go tune in. If you right there, you still on the podcast on live YouTube. We talking to you right now. So, how y'all doing today, baby? I want y'all to introduce yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know who y'all are and how old y'all are and what school you go to.
All right, so I'm Jerry. I'm 17. I go to Hermitage High School.
Yeah, my name is Messiah, and I go to Hermitage High School, 16 years old.
Okay. And y'all playing sports?
Yeah.
Basketball.
Track.
I think I about to say thinking about doing a little track.
Doing a little track too? Yeah, that's thinking about it. No, do it. That's endurance. That's how you get in shape. That's why
that's the hardest workout ever.
Not bad, but that's the one right there. It's tuning your body. It's shaping your insides into becoming something that you think. You're basically pushing your body to another limit, and your brain at the same time. That's the thing about people understand that a lot of exercising is the best thing to do. Is exercising your brain is the books and learning and stuff like that. But also what helps exercise your brain is working out your body. It's all those muscles is all in line. You know what I'm saying? So when you're jogging, it's when you're probably at the you ever been jogging and you at that mode where you feel like I can't go no more.
Yes.
You just gotta push. You can't breathe. And the less breathing you being able to do, the less oxygen you're being able to pull in, it's not getting oxygen to your brain. Man. It's not getting oxygen to your brain. Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
on the radio.
While you're running, if you can tune up your thinking process to saying to yourself, keep going, keep pushing. I'm not tired. You can overcome anything because you're working on you're strengthening that muscle. Mm-hmm. And while you're doing that, in that process, you're also strengthening that muscle when you get into the line of fire, when you get into that clutch time in the game. Those moments when you're training and it is getting hot, you can't breathe, you're sweating, you don't know if you can go anymore, and you're training yourself to keep on pushing. That jogging is what helps you in that game to keep on going because your brain and your body, that muscle starts to align with each other and you start to do it naturally. Why that guy in that fourth quarter got that extra burst of energy? Mm-hmm. Because he's working out. He's jogging. He's tuning his body up. So we're at the point where he's pushing his body to the point of no return because he don't know whenever he's going to get in the position to feel like there is my back against the wall. I can't turn back. I'm here now. Fourth quarter's on the line. The game is on the line. I don't know if I can. I can't breathe. I'm sweating. I need some more water. I'm cramping up. But if you train your body right now and let it cramp up while you're practicing, while you're out there running track, oh man, y'all gonna be tuned up, man.
I'm cramp proof now.
You cramped up now?
I'm cramp proof.
Cramp proof.
Cramp proof.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I ain't never heard that.
I swear, once you done track for a little while, you cramp proof.
It's only been 3 days.
I would beg to differ that because.
Yo, but this is what everybody been saying. It's only been 3 days, man.
It's only been 3 days when you cramp proof.
The grind ain't started.
Nah, it's like you ready to tap into a whole nother level, and that's one thing I'm doing with them right now. Is I'm about to start tuning in with y'all on the summertime. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. This is my first time doing this. Y'all my first nephews. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my first nephews. This is my first time doing this as far as basically getting y'all body right to endurance and everything like that. And I know one thing to do that is working out, is training, and running track. And like you saying that you uncrampable, right? Not just something.
His exact words is he cramp
proof. I can't wait. I'm gonna put that. I got a gauntlet I'm working on, right? I got a gauntlet I'm ready to put them through. Where this summer
gauntlet. Make them throw up.
This summer gauntlet.
You're gonna have to punch them in the jejunum.
It's to make them throw up. It's to make you throw up. Because you gotta get out all those toxins. You gotta make room for the muscles. And I feel like if you ain't throwing up, you ain't cramp proof yet.
You ain't cramp proof
yet.
You ain't cramp proof until you not living no more. That's the only time you're gonna be cramp proof. As long as you living and breathing, you gonna get a cramp at some point in time in your life.
I'm about to push y'all to
Yeah,
another
I don't
level.
see that. I don't see that.
Cause you get to that age right now where you gotta be y'all have to be pushing to another level, and to the point where it shouldn't have to be me pushing you guys. You should want to push yourself. Like you said, how old do you say you Ms. Messiah?
16.
You're 16. 16 years old, brother. That's 2 years from a grown man.
Yeah.
That's 2 years from 18, from college, from you waking yourself, tuning yourself up from college. When these college scouts start coming to you, they want to know what your mentality is already, and if you're ready and you're sound-minded in what you're doing on the off season when they're not around, when they're not tuning you up. They want to know, can you do it without us? And when we come into, when the colleges and the trainers, they come into your life, they're coming into your life just to basically tap into what you're already doing.
Right.
They're basically going to be a source for you.
Push.
The extra push.
And the know-how. I mean.
In any profession that you do.
And he already see that. Well, at the court the other day, what? AAU do. Pop right up on you. Like, bruh. And he been hitting me up every day too, man.
Man, I'm talking about pop up on you. You never know who's watching. That's why I told you I started, before we went on a commercial break, we talked about Zion. How it's what you do when they're not looking. It's what you do on the off season when no one's looking. It's what you do, because when you think when no one's looking, when no one's scouting you, when there's no one around, you think I'm the only one in the gym, so I can play around. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody watching. All it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to find you. All it takes is one person. So I want that's why I preach for y'all to keep up with the mannerisms that you're doing as far as your training, your eating habits, what you do when no one's looking, what you do when Unc is not telling you to do it, what you do when Dad's not telling you to do it, what you do when you're doing it by yourself for your own craft. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing that I want y'all guys to take from this podcast and from what we're ready to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is doing it when no one's looking. And that's also
put you on.
That's also in real life. Let's get beside sports, because we know we talk about sports, but we also talk about how we keep you guys out of trouble, how we keep you on a straight and narrow, how we keep you out of jail, how we keep you from being able to play what you want to do. Because you know, to play what you want to do, you got to be here. You can't be locked up to play basketball in high school. Sure. You know, you can't be on drugs to play basketball in high school. You can't be doing the unnecessary things in life when no one's looking and think that you're going to be doing it when everybody's looking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't be thinking that, oh, now my uncle and everybody's not here, I can do this. And then when the lights is on, you think that everybody's going to show up? No one's going to be there, because they know that you're not serious. They know you're not putting the work in. The coach is not going to show up. And it takes the coach to show up to come get you. You know what I'm saying? To get you on the team. So you need to do everything in position, put yourself in position when no one's not looking.
Damn right. A lot of people need to understand everything you do or don't do, but most of the time, everything you do don't just affect you. A lot of shit, people, you might think that you doing it is just for your benefit or whatever. But in reality, you know, it's still a lot of people around you that can benefit from what you're doing right or bad. It just all depends. So I always try to keep in mind that everything that I do, the decisions that I make, who else is it going to affect?
Yeah. You definitely got to look at that. That last name is everything. That last name. You take that last name with you and do any crime out here or do anything to harm to somebody, it comes back on your whole family. Because when they ask who did it and they say your whole name, they're thinking about all of us. Because they're going to be like, man, I know that boy. I know what he says his last name is. Oh, I know exactly where he's from. I know exactly who he is. I know exactly who his people is. You know what I'm saying? So it has an effect on everybody. But one little small thing you're doing, you can't say, well, I'm doing it, how it affect you? It's because you carry a name. You carry a name that carries my name. You know what I'm saying? It affects you. So I think that's the same thing on. That's the same thing. That's a good aspect, Anthony. I got a question for y'all. All right, let's get into it. Who is the person that you look up in the game right now? Y'all guys play basketball. Who's the guy that you look up to, and why?
I can go back in time a little bit.
You can go back in time, Dre.
Oh, in time.
You go anybody that
All
there's
time.
there's basketball. There's a basketball guy
And you look up to
You
them,
look up to
and
them.
you like and you respect what they do on and
off the court, and why?
I don't respect much of what he do off the court, but
Evan Fournier. Let me stop playing.
one player I look at very heavy and look at his game and his hustle is Dennis Rodman. It's no other. It's like no other. Like
Off court.
Wait a minute! I didn't hold on. Pause.
Is crazy.
I didn't say who in the world. I didn't ask my nephew.
But when you look at his hustle,
Hold on.
look
I know-
at man's hustle.
I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna ask you why. But the first person I asked this man is who is a role model, who is basically who you look up in the league that's basically on and
He
off the
won't
court,
listen.
and that man said Dennis
He won't
Rodman.
listen.
Listen what I said. I said I changed my mind on that. Like I say, like off the court, maybe I ain't doing too much listening to what he does.
Yeah.
But on the court, it's no other as far as
Hustle.
hustle, doing dirty work
Okay.
that nobody else want to do, diving off the court. Don't nobody do that.
Okay. So all right, let me change the question up there. Who? Give me two people then
Okay.
that you respect on and off the court.
Cause Dennis Rodman is crazy.
Crazy. I don't even associate my nephew
Especially his off the court
like,
antics.
off the
Hell no.
Like, who your cousin aspired to be? Dennis Rodman.
I didn't say I want to
Who
be.
little- who little-
look
who
at
little-
his
who
hustle.
little nephew
But I do
aspired to
respect
be?
his own court.
But
hustle.
on court hustle, you're right. There's
I mean-
nobody. There's nobody as far as in the league. I think he was probably one of the first group of guys that I noticed in the league that was like, yo, you knew what he was on the team to do, and that was to be your enforcer, to be your punisher, to be your defensive defensive leader.
Mm-hmm.
I love kids. Because a lot of kids don't aspire. They think everybody want to be the shooter.
Right.
Everybody want to be the guy scoring the most points on the team. Everybody want to be the guy on that stat line. I had 30 points. I had 25 points, but no steals, no rebounds, no assists. It's like, yo, you have to broaden your game out to be a little bit of everything. And if you can't be everything, at least be good at one thing.
That's what I
At least
try
be
to-
good at one thing.
I try to tell them.
And-
Like, man,
and
look,
trust
find
me.
your niche.
And trust me.
Find what you're good at. Because
Yeah.
you looking at the other dude and like, oh, he be crossing people up.
Yeah.
Now you want to be a dribble
The
guard,
dude with the good handles and shit.
but that ain't what you good at.
Yes.
You probably better down low, throwing elbows, knocking people out the way, dunking.
You know who the guy with the good handles fear?
The guy that can defend
That
his
guy
ass.
who did
The one that's gonna lock his ass up.
The motherfucker who can steal. He don't defend the other score on the team. The dude who can score more than him. He ain't scared of him. Oh, he gonna be on a shooting match with him. He's scared of that. He gonna avoid the guy who can lock his
I'm
ass.
being real.
He's scared of Ron Artest.
He's scared of Rod Artest. Yeah.
He's funny.
He's scared of Larry on Island. He want up
You
there. You
feel
know what I'm
me?
saying?
He-
From Memphis
You
back in the day.
feel me?
Nah, but a good role model.
Rajay Bell. He's scared of them people like that.
But a good role model for basketball is really AI.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid and I used to play, and when I like y'all know, I'm like I used to be like the youngest, like what?
You still is young.
Yeah, in my neighborhood. Like, when we used to play basketball,
Yeah.
so like AI used to always be like short, and he could dunk and
Yeah.
do all types of stuff.
Okay.
And I used to always have a friend, Tariq.
I will say I do. Y'all picks ain't bad on the
Ain't
court.
good picks. Ain't good. That's good picks. It's good picks.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot he
On the court. On the court.
On
On
the
the
court.
court.
I mean, like off court. I mean,
We-
he
yeah,
had a little money problem.
No, he don't have no money.
He ain't have no
problem.
money
Yes, he
problem.
used to-
Yes, he was spending
Yeah,
mad
he went-
money.
He only got
I think
$500,000.
That's personal.
That's
I'm
personal.
talking about he went to jail.
He went to jail.
Yeah.
Damn, see, you
See?
don't even
Um,
see.
At an early age.
Because I don't care.
At an early age, your role model. I wish you'd have known this about your role model. At an early age, they tried to hinder him from
Mhm.
doing the thing that he
Mhm.
loved to do by basically
By getting him-
trying to put allegations on him that he
Mhm.
wasn't doing something. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time with a group of friends at a bowling alley.
Mhm.
And in that bowling alley, they got into a scuffle with a group of white guys. They got into a scuffle with a group of white guys, and his friends took up on him. All the guys in there was in there. They got to arguing with him and fighting and stuff like that. So end up bowling balls end up getting thrown around, and people end up getting punched and stumped out and this and that, and they left the bowling alley. After leaving the bowling alley, they looked at the camera, seen that he was there that day with these group of guys. They came and got AI and charged him with assault and battery on these guys. These guys was hurt real bad through the fight because, apparently they was fighting against a group of black guys and everything like that. They came and got AI, charged him with the charge, locked him up before he even got to Georgetown. He was supposed to be going to, I don't think if Georgetown was on the list at first. He had a different team that was on the list. I think he was supposed to go to, I think it was like.
Yeah, it wasn't Georgetown.
It wasn't Georgetown. It was a bigger school. And then Georgetown ended up helping him get out of jail and helping him get on pay for them. So your role model, at one point, they tried to take him. He wouldn't be your role model at one point because at one point his prime of his life, they was ready to stop him from being Allen Iverson.
I just never realized these questions up here on the screen.
Yeah.
I like this.
They was ready to stop him from being Allen Iverson, all because being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Thinking that he was good, but you never know who's watching, good or bad. You never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good role model to have on the court. AI was definitely, he's another a good scorer. On court. And I not even say off court because I'm from Virginia. And I know a lot of the media doesn't talk about Allen Iverson and what Allen Iverson does off the court. He has done a lot of stuff. He has a foundation that he does every year of the Allen Iverson, foundation that he does in the 757, where he has basically a tournament what he does for kids. I think high school kids. He get a group of the best all-star kids and come out and they have an all-star game. So shout out to Allen Iverson. I think it's.
And he just got a statue.
And he just got a little ass statue.
Little statue. I mean, but I heard that's what all.
That's all the statues. Yeah, that's all the statues is.
But also him and Shaq, they just now bought like Reebok.
Yeah.
But they got ties at the Reebok now. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
His endorsements that he got at a young age, he still got them the same endorsements.
He been with Reebok the whole time.
Never been broke. It's all about the gimmick.
Him and Shaq. And now they damn near own that. They own. I
thought you said that he wasn't part of it no more.
Nah, he owned that joint now. He got his name is forever cemented in the Reebok brand.
Yeah. Okay. But look, I'm not gonna try to slide though. Y'all gotta give me a role model. Y'all gotta give me an off the court role model.
My last role model is Michael Jordan, and it's no better.
I've been thinking about Michael Jordan, but I mean, like,
so why?
That's normal.
First off, he came into the league, did all this. What was going on with his shoes when he came into the league? Where they they was finding him like every game
because of the colors.
That's because of
the colors of his shoes.
The color.
We should talk about how he ain't make his high school team.
He ain't make his high school team. He lost his dad. He went and played baseball and came back and won 3 more championships. Like, it's nobody else that's doing that. There's nobody else.
That's on the court. Off the court.
Off the court, he bought Jordan. He got mad money. I mean, it's Michael Jordan.
All of them.
This is all the Bobcat.
But didn't I just tell you his dad died? And that's enough off the court for you to come back and win 3 more championships.
That's on the court. On the court. But when I ask, who I want you guys to basically look at what they do off the court, and that's only because I'm asking the question is, these people out here that you guys look up to, some of these guys does a lot of stuff for their communities. Some of these guys do a lot of stuff for the world, as in general, as about foundations, how they treat themselves, how they model their family. You got like people like LeBron. LeBron ain't never got no felonies. He never seen in the media as probably like be getting in trouble. You don't have to see him on the news. They talking about him and then how he raised his family. You see how he keeps his wife. He got a wife. He's a role model. He's showing you how to treat a woman, how to raise his kids, be in his kids' lives and stuff like that. That's when I ask y'all, who y'all look up to off the court? What certain guys do off the court as role models to yourself that says, this is the type of person I think I want to be or look to be one day when I grow up to be doing it professionally or when he does off the court and on the court.
It's real funny. I was going to bring up Kobe, but
you should bring up
Kobe.
No,
I forgot what he did. Because then they say that he was messing with a girl.
All he was doing was cheating.
Nah, man, I heard that he was.
He raped the girl.
But all he was doing was cheating. They tried to burn his ass.
We still don't know if that was true or not.
We don't. It wasn't true because he didn't go to jail.
We don't know that.
He went to court. He went to court. Found innocent.
But we don't know. All right.
He was found.
But do we have any?
We don't really know the character of these people.
Or both.
On both
sides.
A lot of times, people, it's your word against theirs. Yeah. I mean,
yes.
If your ass go to jail, damn it, in my eyes, you guilty. I don't give a damn.
Me,
you go to jail.
And to me,
in my eyes, your ass is guilty until you yourself prove you that you innocent. If you go to jail for some shit that a motherfucker said you did, and you don't get out of that shit, and you actually do time, you are guilty. I
don't know. I did hear.
That's just my opinion.
It's a lot of innocent guys in jail, so
absolutely,
I give people the benefit of the doubt that you once you get your just due in court, and you know what I'm saying. But I know a lot of innocent people being sent to jail,
and they're gonna be rich when they get out.
You know what I'm saying? But no, some people don't.
If they get out.
But that's why I really want y'all guys to focus on what these guys do on the off
court.
I
was about to bring it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I heard his story. He got a good story.
Muggsy Bogues definitely got a good story too. Muggsy Bogues, shout out to B More Finest, Muggsy Bogues. But I definitely, I'm gonna change the question though. But I'm gonna change the question. But I really want y'all to do y'all homework, man, and find out what y'all role models, the guys y'all cheer for, the guys y'all look up to.
But I don't look at them off the court.
You got to, you have to, because it will probably give you a good insight on who these people really are.
That's like rappers doing singers.
And that's the same. I definitely want y'all to do that with rappers. I definitely want y'all to do that with rappers.
But then when you get caught up listening to their music, and then you be like, he do this at the house though, but you still like his music. Then what we supposed to do then?
What you mean?
What you supposed
to
do?
In the way I see it,
because I got a prime example of that one. Because R. Kelly.
R. Kelly got good music.
But I still listen to his music. But he's a sick fuck if he did that to them young ass girls. And I can't even say if at this point because, like I just said, I got to stand on what I just said.
And it makes it. And
you in jail.
And it dilutes the music a little bit more once you find out. Once you start doing your research, how do you start?
I be definitely listening to his words like, wait, hold on. Every time he say girl, I'm thinking, how old was this motherfucking girl, R. Kelly?
Yo, bro, you funny.
That's another thing I want to ask y'all. My next question is to ask y'all, and since we on the subjects of girls. Are y'all dating them?
No.
So y'all whole focus. That's another thing. As far as athletes, is we don't ask these. I think we ask y'all young guys a lot of questions on. Are y'all protecting yourself out there, and what to watch out for the different people or different females that come into your guys' life. They only want to latch on to you guys because you have a certain type of talent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's no early age to even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like if we could talk about it at an early age, I can get you guys to learn that there's a lot of tricks out there.
I ain't gonna say I already know that. That's obvious.
There's a lot of tricks out there.
If I'm being honest, I stay out the way.
That's good.
I'll be up in the house most
and I want you guys to do that. I want you guys at your age, I need to be focusing on your books and your game.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I can't act like
women alone.
Yeah, I can't act like, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't grown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't growing young men and stuff like that. Because that's the whole case, is keeping yourself focused, because you got a lot of trials and tribulations out there, a lot of hurdles out there, a lot of asses out there that would keep y'all from getting to where y'all can get to. You know what I'm saying? We come from a household where your grandmother, she had your dad at 16. She doesn't mind telling people that. You know what I'm saying? So, but she raised us to get over that hump. That was her whole goal, was to make sure that we didn't make the same mistakes that she made at her age. So her whole goal was, I don't care what y'all do, just don't get pregnant at 16. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get pregnant at 16. Keep yourself focused and on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, just like that tomorrow, it could be all over you. You won't make it to practice next day because you got to go get some diapers. And trust me, me and your aunt, me and your daddy, we not going to help you with that. Once you have a baby, that shit all over it. Now, I'm going to still stay in school, but you going to get a job.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now,
going to get a job.
It ain't cheap.
No.
Yeah, I got y'all and y'all sisters.
Oh.
Trust me. Believe
no
me.
It
No
ain't cheap.
babies.
It ain't cheap at all.
It
cheap.
ain't cheap.
So that's I definitely want to preach that. But let's get back to basketball. Give me your top 5, man. I want at y'all age, who's y'all top 5?
Well, we was just talking about this.
I want it one by one.
Yeah,
Take
that's
one by one.
crazy. Let's talk about this the other day.
Jerry, go first. Who your top 5 best basketball
All
players?
right, I'm gonna do it from the 5.
Matter of fact, before
Don't say top 10 because we did.
Nah, yeah, we
I was gonna do top 5.
Top 5. Come on, do. The next question will be NFL. So I want to. We still in basketball. We still in basketball. Who your top 5 basketball?
Number 5 is probably gonna be.
I want y'all to listen to this too, because this is a teacher question.
Yeah. How they think, where their mindset at with it, right?
Yeah.
I got Shaq number 5.
Okay.
Valid.
Keep
Valid.
on going. Keep on
You got
going.
4 more?
FOMO.
Well, Shaq at number 5.
No particular order. Even no particular order.
Oh,
That's
no
your top
particular
5.
order.
Yeah, that's your top 5.
Top 5. Your top
Oh, no,
5.
I gotta do the order. I have to.
But at number 4, let me think. I got Kobe at number 4. Number 4, I got Kobe.
Okay.
Number 3,
Solid.
I'ma go. Dang, this a hard question. I ain't gonna lie.
It's really
I swear it is, cause like when it come down to now, you know what? I give it to the 100-point man, Will Chamberlain. He number 3 or something.
Number 3,
Yo,
Wilt Chamberlain.
bro, you
So now
You
because I'm gonna keep it concrete.
No, let
You
keep going.
said
Oh,
Wilt,
You said Shaq,
and
Kobe.
Kobe.
All right, keep going.
And it's
Two
no
more.
particular order.
No
you
particular
said,
order,
So
no
yeah.
particular order.
Then it's Jordan and LeBron. Huh?
And Jordan LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay, so good 5. Good 5. I ain't never thought you were gonna put Will in there.
Yeah, but I ain't never heard that. But
It's a great athlete.
Why they do that?
I was watching some. Will could touch the very top of the shot clock.
yeah,
When
when
he
it was
was 7 foot
But-
11.
And then he did track 2 and was jumping like 7 feet in the air off a
'cause
high
he's 7
jump.
foot.
7 foot
Because
11.
he's 7 feet tall.
Messiah, who your top 5?
Man, it's
Thank
easy.
Hey, yeah,
All right.
you said you got him in order.
Yeah.
So
and
this is where I really want
I already know it off bat.
Give me yours in order. Give me yours in order.
Number 5, it's always going to be Shaq because he's the most dominant. But number 4 is KD because he's the most, if you ask me, he's the most talented player to ever touch the court with perfect height. Not perfect weight, he can get the weight up. He's too skinny. But number 3, Kobe. Number 2, Jordan and LeBron. I always say LeBron first, so I gotta go LeBron first.
Okay.
Me being a LeBron fan too, shout out LeBron.
Okay, so I got some nephews in here that actually their top 5 is not
It's
too
not bad.
Generation X. I thought it was like a little bit more, gonna be a little more Generation Z.
Oh, you thought I was gonna say Curry? Or
I
something?
thought y'all was gonna say some young boys because when I'm in the house talking with them, they be saying shit different. They must have spoke too soon. They must have spoke too soon. So
It's the truth,
they gave the real top 5. They gave an
And the
actual
only reason
good
why-
common sense top 5. So I take y'all top 5 with the NBA. I definitely would do that. So matter of fact, when we still top 5s, we go straight to the NFL because I know y'all some NFL boys. I know Jerry, you talking about you might play a little wide receiver this year, a little something like that. You know what I'm saying, a little football. So let's go football because I'm always arguing with them and mad and everything like that. Give me your top 5 in football.
Top 5.
Who you got? Who you got?
But with football, it's,
Who you got?
it's crazy.
Let me.
With football, you gotta do that with
You
position.
going dumb?
I'm gonna get him.
You almost gotta go
you
position
don't gotta
with
do
that
position.
because you
Nah.
know how
No,
many
no.
great
Who's your
cities.
top?
He gonna
Who's
mess
your
it up.
top 5 football
If I
players
do,
of all
Let me
time?
tell you. Let me tell you.
If you do straight top 5, it's gonna be 5 quarterbacks.
You can, is that if you like
Why would
quarterback?
it be 5
why I
quarterbacks?
gotta-
But-
The 5 greatest
but if
players
that's
of
what
all
you-
time in NFL is
But
probably
if
gonna
that's
be quarterbacks.
But if that's
Oh,
what's
no.
great, but if
That's what's
if,
great in
if
your
in
eyes.
your eyes,
Your eyes.
then that's what
It's
it
from
is
your
what
eyes.
it is.
Your top
But
5.
why you
yeah.
only know quarterbacks? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It ain't that I only know them. It's just like it's the quarterback. I mean, like we got
Well,
some great
let's hear
I'm
it.
about to tell y'all.
quarterbacks.
Well, let's
Let's
get
hear 'em.
Let me tell y'all the top 5 right now.
You go
Number
beside-
1. Number 1.
Go first.
If you ask me, this is just if you ask me. I think Bo Jackson is number 1.
He is so
But-
Football
The
player.
greatest of
But
all
this is
No,
fine.
but let me tell y'all
You's a
why.
media
But let
guy.
me tell
You's
you
a
why.
media
But
guy.
let me tell
He
you why. But
definitely
let
a
me
media.
tell you why.
Yeah.
But let me tell you
Media
why. But let me tell
crazy.
you why. Even though he only had a couple years and he got injured and that messed him up. Let's think about it. He could do everything. They even made a whole commercial, Bo knows and all of that. How he can play all sports and like he's just a good. What's so funny?
Because it's so funny because you really in my family. Because that's how we talk in the house.
Crazy,
right? This 15 right here. This 16, 15. All right, give me your second one.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Yeah.
His
He
number
said
one was
Bo. He
Bo
started off
Jackson.
with Bo.
Bo Jackson is number one for this.
Hold on, before you started, I've been quiet this whole goddamn time. Before you start off, Bo Jackson is, and this is your opinion, so I'm gonna give that to you. Bo Jackson is one of the greatest athletes
Of all time.
He is not one of the greatest, in my opinion. Bo Jackson he had 2 or 3 great years. Football. He was a better baseball player than he was a football player.
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
So I mean, it just seems like Trey said, that's more like a media.
That's
a media.
You've been looking at some documentaries,
right?
Trying to be professional.
Yeah, that he can think of now, but who you really?
And like I said, I'm not trying to put your spot. It's just I
want to hear the rest.
He is probably the greatest athlete.
I want to hear the rest.
No, but I think highlight that man is
athlete.
unbelievable.
Well, if you look at highlights,
I've seen him.
Right. If you just look at highlights, highlights are gonna only show you highlights.
Right. It ain't gonna show you the bad.
That's all we look at.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you would have seen, and again, I'm not saying Bo Jackson. If you can show, I can show you fucking Herschel Walker highlights to make him look like he was the greatest running back of all time.
I can show you Reggie Bush, New Orleans Saints highlights.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man, like for real.
Yeah. So, but again, I'm not putting down your thing. I just think Bo Jackson.
It was just crazy for you to say.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
For you, give me your rest of your 4.
Number 2. Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. Randy Moss.
Okay.
Number 3.
I like Moss.
I don't mess with Tom Brady, man. I just don't. I don't like.
You see, we're not going. This is what I'm
saying.
saying.
But we asking you
who your top 5.
Yo, I don't ask you who you
like.
Why we even talking about Tom Brady? You don't like him.
You don't like him. Why you mention his name?
I mean, because of respect.
That makes me put him in your top 5.
But now it seems like you dancing around the question. Just spit out your people.
You know your people, man.
Patrick Mahomes.
Pat?
I think he's number 3.
Pat?
He's better than Tom. He is.
I ain't gonna say all that.
He
got the potential to be.
All right, when it comes to the rings and everything,
he got the potential to be, but
he ain't Tom.
He ain't. No, Tom used to throw darts sitting right there in the middle of all. Patrick Mahomes got to come out the pocket.
Yeah.
Tom Brady eat niggas ass alive for sitting in the pocket.
3 seconds, that's all he needs.
Tom Brady can't do that.
So I really ain't trying to compare them two. I ain't gonna compare them.
Time he done.
Okay, so
they had to catch him. And one thing about it, they knew that he was great. They put people around him.
No.
Come on, give me
Bo
some
Jackson ain't the best.
Oh my goodness, you can't go back.
No, it's LT.
Give us number 3. Give you number 3.
Now he want the cokehead.
No, cause I feel you though. I never thought about him. Lawrence Taylor.
No, I'll agree. Lawrence Taylor, in my opinion, is the greatest NFL player.
No, because I never thought about. I didn't think about him.
Oh, you talking about when you say so you talking about Lawrence Taylor?
Yes.
So that's in your top 5.
Yes.
So
he's number 1. He's number 1.
He gave us Lawrence Taylor.
All
right, so Lawrence Taylor, Bo Jackson.
Patrick
Mahomes.
Randy Moss.
No, Randy Moss.
That's 4.
Randy Moss, Patrick Mahomes, and
yeah, you said Randy Moss, Patrick Mahomes.
You didn't want to say Tom.
And you didn't want to say
Tom, but he done said Tom like 3 times.
You didn't want to say Tom.
You ain't said you liked him, but you keep saying his name.
I'm not saying Tom. I would not say Tom.
Number 5. I'm just gonna say Barry Sanders.
All right, let me say one thing with his list.
Yeah, his list.
When you bring up, and I don't keep harping on the Bo Jackson thing, when you bring up Bo Jackson for what he did, but then turn around and don't bring up Deion Sanders.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
don't get no help. Because this one right here, he will get no help.
I was definitely finna say
like, don't get no help. Me and Deion Sanders and nobody else.
I should have thought about prime time.
Yeah, he don't fuck with it.
He said everything you would say, probably.
And I wouldn't even have said Bro, first of all, it would have been Deion Sanders. And probably would have went blank-minded after that. Like, who else? I can't even think of nobody else after prime time.
All right, Jay. Who you got? Who your top 5?
All right, so the greatest... I mean, I ain't no Tom Brady fan either, but you ain't got to be the sharpest knife in the drawer to know that he the greatest of all time. You can't
As a Atlanta Falcon fan,
I mean,
he can't say it, but he know it.
He beat us.
You
But I
can't
mean,
say it, but you know it.
he's a man if I can say it too.
No, I'm just saying you can't say it, but you do know it.
Like it ain't no. I wasn't even.
I ain't no
I
hater.
want a Kobe
I'm not a
fan.
hater.
I'm a hater.
But Kobe is the man.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm a Tom Brady hater.
Tom Brady's number one. He's up there. There's
I might
nobody
get a
like
tattoo
him.
say I hate Tom Brady.
Oh,
And
wow.
number two.
Yeah.
And number two.
Wow.
I've never seen Tom
That's-
Brady. I've never liked Tom
Who
Brady.
else?
A quick number two is
Like,
I hate to do him like this, but it's Patrick Mahomes. Number two
God
is
damn.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes making top fives already. I love it.
He there.
He in my top 5.
Oh,
yeah, he
Then-
in my top.
then-
He in my
after
top
that-
5 right now.
I'm gonna have to go Barry Sanders after that.
yes, sir.
He won't in there for the longest time. Ain't got the most accolades, but
Yeah.
as far as movement like a bullet,
Yeah.
you can't stop him.
He's the pews.
And then Deion
they weren't even
Sanders.
born.
He get dancing to the touchdown. And number 5, I got
Who's that?
probably LT. Lawrence Taylor. Yeah.
I'm so surprised that y'all got both.
They
of y'all,
don't really know.
that y'all got
I
playing.
don't.
They don't know about
I'm being
football.
They
honest
know
with y'all.
basketball.
I know basketball.
I know football too, and I know some of these
When it
guys.
comes
I
to
just
football,
can't put them on that
almost.
When it
list.
I
comes to
almost feel
football, I don't really
ashamed.
mess with the football.
I almost feel
I don't mess-
ashamed that
Yes,
they don't know
man,
football.
what do you bring the world?
I don't mess with the football.
I don't know, man.
Jesus.
This is why I said
That's
I would
why.
have to
That's
break
why
it down
I
in
beat y'all ass
positions.
so bad in Madden. That's why I be dogging y'all in Madden.
I don't play Madden.
When you do, I dog you.
I don't play.
You right.
Name the last time.
I know-
Jay don't want to try to play me in Madden.
I know
Don't
football. It's just that if I'm gonna break down top 5s in that sport, it
Yeah.
gotta be position.
Gotta be
I
positioned.
see what he's saying.
I
Like
see.
it's no other way. That top 5 I just gave you probably didn't sound right because it's all.
No. That's a
It
great
sounded
top
right.
five.
It was
It's just
But
your
both
Both of
age.
y'all had
It's
great
just
top
that,
5s because that's your opinion.
That's your
Yeah.
opinion. Y'all
Yeah.
got great
And
top
my
fives.
thing is for me, with y'all is y'all only had one person from y'all kind of y'all
Y'all era.
generation.
That you never seen on TV.
Like, who-
Matter of fact,
Ain't it somebody
Messiah,
else
I
besides
think-
Patrick Mahomes in y'all era generation that
that
y'all
you like.
nobody?
Who's on your team right now? You
I
a
don't-
Falcon,
I-
you a Falcon fan
I
here,
don't,
a
I
Cowboy
don't
fan.
really like football. Like
And
that
what
now.
is Dak Prescott doing right now? You tell me. You tell me.
They he don't want to mention
You
his
tell me
name.
one good thing. You tell me one good thing about Dak Prescott. I shut up.
I thought you were going to say CeeDee Lamb, maybe.
He living. That's the only thing I can tell you.
I mean,
He
alive.
like yeah.
but football.
But you did ask the greatest.
I
I
did.
mean,
you
so,
did.
I'm
so
asking the
let's-
greatest.
Yes.
I
So,
did.
so put him
We're
in that.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna say
But the
CD.
greatest is still in your mind.
Y'all was
you
raised
could-
right. They was raised right.
We can all feel like the
Right.
motherfucker ain't shit.
I
but
mean,
you
in
can feel like
general,
he the greatest all time
right.
in your eyes.
In general, I'm in my 50s,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna always go Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'm
For
gonna
sure.
always go Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always go Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always go Walter Payton.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Walter
probably
Payton.
go. I'm tossed up between Jerry Rice and Randy Moss.
You ain't say Dion.
Factual.
He did-
No,
he
because
did-
I don't. I don't think.
he did-
And when if I had to put 5, I wouldn't put Deion in my 5.
Right.
Yeah.
But
No, I was saying because you put Deion before you put Bo Jackson.
If you gonna say Bo Jackson,
heartbroken when
but
I
I'm
never
just saying, if you're gonna say Bo Jackson, and not
Because
say
of that
Deion,
reason, yeah, that's
they
why I
was
said.
basically
Okay,
the same.
okay,
They both
yeah.
play. They
Yeah.
both play football, baseball, and they was.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know this, but do you know Deion Sanders played a baseball game and a football game
In the same fucking day.
Yeah, he left the World Series.
Yeah.
He
And
left
went and played-
and went and played a football
Went
game.
and played football.
And left there and
You
went
watch
to
him
play
at
football.
You watch him
That
at
motherfucker's a
noon.
beast.
You watch him at noon and at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6
And
o'clock.
won both.
And one goal. Yeah. Good day.
That's
Good day.
sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet though. And if I can,
And Patrick Mahomes
If I
was drafted by in Major League Baseball too. bro.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
that.
Your boy Patrick Holmes is gonna play baseball
Yeah.
too.
a whole lot of them was gonna play baseball. What's the guy from Russell?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Russell
Russell
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, from yep.
He from Virginia.
Yeah,
He was gonna play
So
baseball.
your top 5 ain't bad. I want to give a shout out to the youngest nephew in the family, Travion. Travion he gave his basketball top 5.
Oh,
Travion on live right there. He said,
Trey.
Yeah, Trey said his favorite basketball players is LeBron James,
Okay.
Stephen Curry,
Mhm.
John Morant,
Mhm.
Kyrie Irving,
Mhm.
and Kobe Bryant. So yeah, shout out to.
All right, so
Yo,
in our era,
okay,
in
okay,
our
okay.
little era,
Okay,
that
okay,
is
okay.
a sweet look. That could
Hey,
possibly be the
he's-
greatest
he's-
of all time.
he's 7.
at one
That's
point.
sweet.
He's
only
7.
He's
He's only 7 years old.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I think my top 5 for
So
basketball.
but look, you notice Jordan is not in that.
Yeah, he don't know him.
Or Shaq.
He
He
don't
don't,
know
even
him.
know them.
He don't
so
know them.
If
He knows Jordan.
no, he doesn't know like
he
that.
don't
mess
know-
with
he
him.
don't
He don't
know Jordan.
So
He
once
don't
he
know.
get, so when he get to a certain age, it's gonna show the effect of us talking sports to him, and the effect of is Jordan really gonna be gone? See, right now, I really feel like a lot of y'all top 5 is us having an effect on y'all,
Right.
and social media.
It ain't exactly
have an effect
who
on y'all.
you really.
It's not really a fact of who you really watch. This is
because
who
we
he-
didn't have social media.
Yeah, we didn't have.
We didn't have that. We
We-
had to really wait till
that actually did
games
something,
came on
and they did something spectacular.
and we seen it.
Yeah.
And like, damn, we ain't get to go to YouTube and watch just the highlights.
Trey say he just like his shoes.
But still,
terrible.
we didn't have to live through who is the GOAT or the king conversation.
We didn't either. That shit just started with y'all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
why I can
we
say
lived through
Jordan
we lived
versus
through a GOAT.
LeBron.
We
That's
lived
why
through-
I can say those
We
are the
just
top
knew
2
who the
right
GOAT
there.
was.
Yeah, we lived
We,
through.
it wasn't no.
I lived
It
through
wasn't
Kobe
no
whole
At the
era.
end of the era,
We knew who it
it's
was.
about just Trey era.
I lived
now.
through Shaq era, whole era. I lived through Kobe whole era. I missed the Jordan '80s. I got to Jordan late '90s. But I watched LeBron. LeBron James my first GOAT era. As
That's
far
what-
as I get to watch the whole
You
era.
got-
That's crazy, yo.
Y'all got to see
That-
the
we
unbelievable
old.
Jordan.
Y'all make us seem so old,
Y'all
man.
got, y'all
Come
got to
on, man.
y'all got to witness something that we ain't gonna
But-
see. Probably
Because I got to see. I'm basically like in my third, maybe my 4th era of sports.
You is.
Cause I'm
Yeah.
I'm at this point now where I'm watching.
Wow.
I'm watching.
Damn, G. How many
I'm
eras?
watching people. I'm basically watching people that I watched growing up. I'm seeing their children and their grandchildren
Yeah.
come in the league.
Real, for real though. Like
Really?
really.
Yeah, like Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen Jr. and all of them.
Gary
LeBron
these-
James' son.
These
Yeah.
are the key.
If
I'm
he,
talking-
if
But
he
before
go to the
then-
NBA, if he go
But
to the NBA.
before then, you got people like I see Hardaway. You got
yeah, no,
Anthony-
Tim
no,
Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
Tim
Tim
Hardaway
Hardaway.
Jr.
I mean, but you got to think it like this because it's different eras and because growing up, my era didn't have YouTube, didn't have highlights.
Yeah.
You only going to see
Right.
certain
Only-
people.
while you
and
watching
Seen
not
in real
watch it.
time.
Yeah.
And you couldn't watch it like that. Like
couldn't
basketball
even go-
games were never live.
No.
They were always like tape delay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about NBA Finals
Yes.
was over before you even saw it.
Yeah.
Right.
But then you got to look at things like we were just talking earlier about Jason Williams. Jason Williams was one of the most dynamic point guards.
Man.
None of people know about him. But when it comes in the whole echelon of thing, there was a player, Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh, Pistol.
Was
Oh,
that-
crazy.
It's crazy.
But
When
you
we
can't
over there,
see
y'all
it.
talking about white guys. I was like, I
You
should have
think
said
of
Pistol
Pistol
Pete.
Pete
I was thinking about Pistol Pete.
But he
Yeah.
was before Larry Bird. The last one.
Yeah,
that
he was
Larry
before.
Bird.
But my
Yeah.
point is, like,
He was
as much
sweet.
as I know about him, I probably saw him play maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
but and then you got to when you just said
Bird, he
Wilt
was sweet.
Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain was dead before you was even born, probably.
Right.
So you really don't. I mean, like,
You really don't.
You really don't know
You
what
only
the
going
dominant.
off of
Oh,
YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Ghost.
that's why I say
Fairy tale.
guys
And it
that
wasn't that
y'all
much
see
Wilt Chamberlain
nowadays.
YouTube.
Yes. It's not even no clips of you.
Yeah.
I have
It's
it.
not that many. It's not that much.
It may be a little skyhook area there then.
Right.
Yeah, him
But
right back
it ain't
down the
like
court.
no actual game.
Game.
Yeah.
The hardwood
That's
classics.
black and white.
When the
So
hardwood
it's
classics came out.
harder for
Yes.
the past superstars to be recognized because you don't have anything past like this nowadays. Like LeBron, what makes LeBron great? LeBron was the first like internet superstar.
Internet
LeBron was the
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
This generation
Yeah.
was the first one. LeBron was
Yeah.
from high school. He was selling out
They
arenas.
record that man whole
Absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
Cell phone era.
They
Yeah.
record that
Yeah.
man whole
Cell
life.
phones was out when LeBron first came
Right.
out. Like good cell phones. You can take a picture with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
So even if you think
right.
about Jordan,
His-
you know,
his era.
we had TV time
Y'all
then, but we
yeah,
didn't
y'all
have
had
it like
cameras.
now.
have it like
The
that.
most y'all had was cameras to
Right.
watch him.
Yeah,
Nah,
and so it's a whole
was
lot
pictures.
easier now to
Pictures is
look
showing
at your
And at that
stars.
time,
Yeah.
it was definitely it won't most teams. It was basically
Yeah.
the best teams.
The
you see.
best
You only
teams.
see, and that's gonna be
Yeah.
Los Angeles and Boston.
Boston,
Yeah, and
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia.
Yeah, you won't go see all the the little bullshit.
Man.
teams. You
Yeah,
ain't gonna
never
see them.
come on TV.
But they also got good players on the team too. If they're in the NBA, they
Man.
can play.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I don't think a lot of people realize. The worst player on the worst NBA team
50.
could give anybody in a pickup gym 50 years.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes.
Right now.
JC, you don't have a lot of respect.
Now.
You don't have a lot of respect on these guys' names. Like they
Because
look
he
at
ain't never played him.
Pat Bev. They look at Pat Bev right now in his position. He's a defensive player, right? But if you go back and look at Pat Bev highlights in Chicago when he was in high school, the boy used to give
used to give
40,
buckets.
50 a game.
Listen,
40,
when you
50
get to
a
the
game.
league,
I mean-
now you got a role to
Right.
play.
Yes.
Even the guy you mentioned earlier, which, I respect you mentioned him, but in high school, in college, Dennis Rodman was a scorer.
He had to be. He had to
Yeah,
name.
he was a scorer.
Oh, man, Dennis
but then he
Rodman.
realized, his first 2 years in Detroit, he was a scorer, but then he realized they didn't need him to score, so he stopped.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players that in the NBA that learn their role and they realize they can play multiple years if they don't
By
playing their position.
Yep.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
being a team player.
Being a team player. Doing what you're supposed to do, not focusing on, I didn't get the ball just now, so I'm losing focus out the game. No, it's your position. As long as you do what you're supposed to do in that court, you're going to shine. Somebody's going to pick you up the next game. You know what I'm saying? My little nephew here laughing because I got on his ass the other day, man. I got his ass the other day.
Yo, bro, that was so funny.
Yeah, because he stopped playing his position because he said, yo, y'all doing your own thing. Y'all ain't focusing on what I'm doing. Nigga, who said that? Your position is always focused on, even when no one's looking.
I think you broke his heart.
I had to.
You had to.
To rebuild, I'm rebuilding him and break him over and over again because I have to because if you don't get it, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. If you're focusing on the highlights, because I never want y'all to focus on the highlights. I want y'all to focus on people's game and what they're actually doing on the court. Don't focus on what Bo is doing on those spectacular games. Focus what Bo did on the off season, what he doing in practice. Try to find out what Bo did then. Because a lot of times you won't see Bo real highlight games and real feel like, oh man, that's all he had to do. All he had to do was just run past all these defenders and make a touchdown. No, Bo had to run heels. Bo had to run heels and get ready for his position. Bo had to motherfucker do all this shit to prepare himself to be who he is. Jason Williams had to play point guard to get that power forward into position. He must not look at the greatest NBA player, but we look at him as a great ass point guard because he did his job.
What you got to realize is for every Michael Jordan there's a Pete Myers.
For every Michael Jordan, there's
many people don't know who Pete Myers is, but Pete Myers replaced Michael that year he left, and they still won 55 games. So he wasn't the greatest. He was, but he played his role.
Yeah, bro, that's the.
And that's how
BJ Armstrong
there's a BJ. There's a
BJ Armstrong.
Jim Paxson. There's a Steve Kerr. There's always somebody on that team ready to play his role.
Boys started balling when Jordan left. They were like, he gone? You sure? And they still made it to the they almost made it to the finals. Did they make it to the finals?
No.
When they made it to the playoffs, I think they got
They made it
second round.
Yeah, they made it to the second round.
Second round, I think.
But then the year Jordan came back, they lost to Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
And what did they do? They realized they lost to Atlanta Magic because Horace put buckets, or Horace stopped them, so they went and got Dennis Rodman. So
to slow his ass.
Yeah. So it's
to play position ball because
position,
and that's why LeBron James. I really feel like
had to get rich.
It's like he's not tapping into the point where, you're taking people out of position on our team.
Because he plays every
position.
And I think
that's
plays
it
better than any.
And that's why I say people end up just sitting there watching him.
Chris Bosh becomes nobody. Chris Bosh becomes a nobody.
Right.
Chris Bosh was so nasty. And he becomes a regular fucking power forward.
I don't know if he became a regular, but he did.
When he became silent.
Yeah.
When I would say his
he want to hit.
What he was known for, he didn't have to do anymore.
He didn't do it no more.
He didn't have to do it anymore.
He had to put the ball on the court. He had to put the ball on the court and take people in, drive people in.
Which if we ask him, he'll probably say it was the best shit that ever fucking happened to him.
Man, yeah, but it won't. But
won't for us. But for him,
yeah.
he got a championship. He got a chance to play with another great basketball player.
Two great players.
I'm about to say,
two greats. and a whole lot of other great players that came from other teams.
Kevin Love.
But even if you think about that, D Wade,
Kevin Love,
that first Miami year, LeBron gave that to D Wade. LeBron,
absolutely.
And then when they realized that we need LeBron to be
LeBron,
and D Wade stepped back and did what he was supposed to and played his role. They won. And they won.
But there's certain players on that team that I feel like without Dwayne Wade and without Chris Bosh and LeBron joining the team, they would have had a promising careers. But they was overshadowed. Let me see. I'm thinking about like. Who was on that team also that was on that team?
Who we talking?
Like that Miami team.
Not Jeffers, not Richard Jeffers. No, he played for UNC.
Yeah.
What is the fuck his name?
Damn, what is his name?
Played for UNC. Who is his name?
Was it Duke? Wait a minute, he played for one of those UNC. I can't think of it.
Played for Miami on that championship team, right?
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, smart brother. Hold on.
Reggie Lewis.
No, as soon as I get the name, I know you.
I got it. Who I can't think of his name.
They took the shine from a lot of people. Like the point guard. The point guard they had. Who was the point guard they had with the little afro?
Mario Chalmers?
No, not Mario Chalmers.
Cole, the dude.
Cole
dude.
Where Cole's at now? Cole's supposed to be still in the league right now.
About Norris Cole?
Norris Cole was nasty.
He was damn good.
He was good.
Well, shit, Booby was good too.
But that's what I say about it, because like. Without joining up, and that's the thing that makes me lay off of KD, because even though the way he did it is like you following and you want to get on teams with a different, but that's the way that you might have to do it.
Yeah.
You probably can't do it by yourself, and I say
Shane Battier.
Shane Battier.
Okay, yeah.
Shane Battier
career.
Shane Battier before he got on that team was all over the place on his team.
Yes,
when he was on Memphis. Oh my God! When he was with Memphis, Shane Battier was nasty.
Yeah.
Shane Battier, they took so many role players. Like but Ray Allen was probably going down to his career, so he was able to play a position. But you got guys on that team that I know for a fact, if those superstars were on that team, their career would have been even way more better. The fact that they got rings now and they played with these superstars, their career, you guys will never mention them in your top five.
Never.
You guys will never mention them. They will never have an opportunity for you guys to say their name. Jason Williams. I think if Jason Williams would have played with a LeBron, if Jason Williams would have played with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, I think we probably would never really would mention him like that, man. I think the fact that Jason Williams was able to do, because Jason Williams was able to play point guard on the teams that he was on, he was able to be himself. And LeBron James, he played with LeBron James. I think he turned Jason Williams to a spot-up shooter. He done turned Jason Williams to a spot-up shooter. We'll never see Jason Williams being able to come down the court, do all the dishes, do all the flashy moves. If he played with LeBron James would have made Jason Williams run to the corner and go like this. And chop his feet, man.
And I think that's the bad and the good part about playing with LeBron, because for us, we looking at it like, damn, man, the people we like ain't doing what we normally used to them doing, but for them, they probably like, damn, man, playing with LeBron, this shit that made it so much easier for me, because I don't have to do what I was having to do.
I like players right now. We need players to play with him that's going to step up, step. They basically say, yo, Bron, shut the fuck up and get in line.
Now, I heard one of y'all mention Rafer Alston.
Yeah. My God.
Back in the day, there was a thing called street ball shit.
Street ball. Yeah.
Rafer was one of the first NBA players that came from that era. They came from that.
And made it in the league.
And made it.
What?
Right.
But they also tied his hands. After a while, he's like, you can't do this no more, man, because this is not a good look.
He was before his time, because
he was.
You look at the shit that Kyrie's able to do now. If they would let Ray Austin,
man, that was.
But he was getting. They was calling travel on him. Yeah. I can go back to highlights. I can go back to highlights of seeing Ray Austin doing the little quick little over the hand moves.
I thought Ray Austin played for the Rockets.
He did.
He did.
He played for a lot of teams.
He played for Orlando.
He played for Orlando Magic. He played for Miami. He played for that. He played for
a whole bunch of teams. And that was the thing. They kept bouncing him around because of where he came from.
Yeah.
If he was straight out of college, played they wouldn't have did him like
but
that.
he also played with a lot of superstars too. And superstars that allow him to get into his own game. Because I remember seeing Ray for Austin when Trace McGrady was hurt. Ray Austin would take over the game a little bit. He would do a little more.
They won that many games.
And like what you had said, he was ahead of his time because like
his hands. They would call travel on so much stuff.
Yes,
because they weren't used to seeing it.
Like when he did like a between the legs or something, they had called it if he did some type
he
of
do
way.
imagine I
he would do it like a shifty, funny way.
I seen that. Remember Jamal Crawford do the little behind the back where he takes the he takes the ball and he brings it back the other way. If Ray for Austin, that's an A1 move. If Ray for Austin did that.
Got a whistle.
Bring it back.
Easily.
He was able to tap in the way that he was, because that allowed him to get to the hole. If Razor Austin can use his dribbles, he would have got to the hole just like Kyrie can get to the hole and finish. Razor Austin would have been able to do the same thing.
That's true.
So you got a lot of guys who was able to tap in to their true potential because of certain players and certain rules, and it's just certain timing. You know, a certain timing, and I really want y'all guys to tap in to noticing. Just get away from highlights. Go look at guys and see what the regular guys are doing. Because you got a lot of guys out here that can ball, man, and y'all will miss seeing the good prospects. Because it's a kid right now, who I'm thinking about, that's on Memphis.
Desmond Bane? Is he a rookie?
No, that doesn't make the other rookie. What's my boy? Like Charles Barkley. He's not on the team anymore. He got traded. He got sent somewhere. I think he on Utah now. I think on Utah. Big boy, light skin.
I know who you talking about.
Junior, I think is he a junior too?
Jaren Jackson?
No, not Jaren Jackson.
For who?
He was with Memphis, the light skinned kid.
Oh, you talking about the Clark dude?
No, not Clark. But Clark is good too. But
yeah.
Oh man, dang. I got.
You said he a junior.
I think he's a junior. He's
Scottie
a power
Pippen
forward.
Jr.,
He was a power forward with Memphis. Big heavyset kid. The heavyset kid.
No, he's still there.
Nah, Desmond Bane's still there. He didn't get no tick.
That's the only person who I thought he was talking about, Desmond.
The only junior on the Memphis
He now on Memphis no more. Probably was on Utah. He got traded.
Vince Williams?
Nah.
A junior.
I don't know what you're talking about.
From Memphis.
The only Jaren Jackson that's what
All right, so we
Pippen
got.
Jr.
You said you think it was a power forward, so we got
Yeah.
Lamar Stevens, McKinney. I can't read that. I can't see. Jake.
I know that ain't
no,
who you
it's
talking
not
about.
Jake.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah, nobody.
Dejon.
Nah, he ain't on Memphis no more. Check
right.
Utah. Check Utah.
All right.
But
junior.
this kid,
I don't know what you're talking about.
his fundamentals to the game is so good. He can rebounding. He's boxing out. His hustle is unmatched.
About Brandon Clark Jr.
Nah, that Brandon Clark Jr. Not Brandon Clark. I know Brandon Clark. This dude, he didn't get a chance to get on the team like that. He definitely was on the summer league team, but
I'm trying to think. I'm going back. Hold on.
I gotta get his name in my head. What's his name? There go. Who on live at? Reach out to me. That's gonna be a brain fart. But it's the little fundamental shit that got him to get him more deeply on people's rosters. And y'all gonna start seeing them soon because I feel like you can't still like the way they doing Bobo right now. You see how they doing Bobo? The fact that Bobo didn't play at all, it's crazy. And he's doing everything right. But he was on a team full of superstars, all-stars, and they didn't give him really no good tick. And he should have had tick.
I hear the rosters for Utah.
That's the updated rosters. Let me
Yeah.
see. Keep going down, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go.
Kenneth Lofton.
Kenneth Lofton Jr.
Okay.
Kenneth Lofton Jr. Y'all don't know, right? Yep.
What he done did?
I thought he was Ken Lofton's. It was
another Lofton.
Yeah, it's another Ken Lofton. But it's
I'm about to
not
say
him.
that Ken Lofton. I know played baseball.
Yeah, that's what
Ken
I thought he
Lofton,
was.
yeah.
Ken Lofton's.
Yo, this
son.
kid is, bro. I'm
He
telling you.
good.
He's a big dude, and it looked like he moved slow.
Moves slow.
But
He's like Charles Barkley, like to me,
Yeah.
man. He's
He
real
remind
Charles
me of that
Barkley.
boy that played for the. I want to say he played for the Wizards. Gaffrey.
Oh, Gaffrey.
Gaffrey. He don't look like he don't look like he get down.
Yeah.
But come in that paint wrong,
Yeah.
and he gonna get with you.
It's certain guys, man. Where I say they get the right amount of tick, the right amount of minutes, They can do anything.
Yeah,
man.
like Daniel got like who, I thought you was talking about who played for the Mavericks with Kyrie and Luka.
Yeah.
Like he been cooking.
Who was that?
See,
What's his
you
name?
don't know.
What's his name again?
Gasson.
I think it's Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford.
Look,
Oh yeah, Daniel Gafford.
Doing good.
Oh, so he
Mad
played with them
rebound.
now. He don't play for the Wizards no more.
Mad rebound.
he been punching on people lately. He just
I mean,
been
I seen
punching.
him.
I think he had like 5-6 dunks the other night, something like that.
That's what's up. I think Kenneth Lofton Jr. I think he went to the G League. Did he win a championship in the G League?
I don't know. I know he was a big.
But he definitely was balling,
He
man.
had 52. I remember because he had 52.
52?
Yeah, I remember
Yo,
that. I remember
53.
that. I remember that.
Y'all imagine you go to the G League and you score 53 points and you ain't on the team yet.
And you ain't even, nobody's looking at you.
Dude, Jerry, do you go down the court and
you
say, you know
down there
what? I
busting
can't.
ass.
Do you
That's
give
a
up?
double.
That's why I talked to you. I said,
16
don't
rebounds.
stop.
Kenneth
Don't
Lofton,
stop
dude.
because you think ain't nobody watching. Because you ain't getting the ball, or you're not on the right team, or you're not in the right position at the point. Because as soon as you do that, somebody will see you stop it. Somebody see you stop trying. Because as long as this boy keeps on playing, as long as he keeps on doing his job and showing up,
I can't-
somebody's
I
going to
I
find him.
can't say
I don't know.
Y'all will
I really
soon.
don't know.
I will
Kenneth
respect the
Lofton-
game.
I've seen him. Only reason I remember him
Because
because
you
he's
seen
a big
him.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember him.
I'm trying to
And
tell you,
I watched him walk down the court, and then I saw when he had the 52 in the G League.
Yeah.
I see you
Damn.
talking about Charles Barkley.
You know what I'm saying?
Oversized.
Yes. Oh, but it's tapping into what you supposed to do. He knows his position. He knows his job. They probably try to change him to doing something different. He probably like, yo, nah, I can't. I'm a power forward. They said you too small to be a power forward. He said, Coach, trust me, I'm really a power forward. You know what I'm saying? Just let me move, let me do it. Now you're not a power forward here. We're gonna see you somewhere else. He's telling everybody, yo, this is my job. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna keep on showing up and doing what I gotta do. Even though nobody's looking, even though I'm not playing for the best team in the league right now, even though I'm just playing for the G League, never stop putting in the work. Never stop putting in the work. Because I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm mentioning this guy right now because I hope that one day we can have this conversation. I can be the Notre Dame that I want to be on this show, and I can put him where he's supposed to be at in the playoffs, and we can start
But
talking.
let me
about
ask you something. So Zion don't remind you of Charles Barkley?
Yes,
Hell no.
yes, he do.
He don't remind me of Charles
He
Barkley.
reminds me
at
of
all.
Charles Barkley potential. You got potential to be a Charles Barkley with him being able to put the ball on the court and fast break, and just like Charles Barkley down here. When Charles Barkley was down here, he's unstoppable. When Zion's down here, he's damn near unstoppable.
Nah, they don't. When I see Zion, he don't put me in the mind of Charles Barkley.
Bunch of
Actually,
idiots.
Zion don't remind me of nobody.
He remind you of Zion.
Yeah.
He really don't remind me.
Zion is
Zion is just
Zion is a
Zion.
unicorn.
Yeah,
Unicorn.
Yeah, he is
Zion-
definitely
yeah,
a unicorn.
yeah,
He
yeah.
don't remind me of
Yeah,
nobody.
I ain't look at it like Charles Barkley until he brought up
Like,
Charles
no,
Barkley.
because
Well, Charles Barkley, you got to realize when you talking about this guy Kenneth Lofton, Charles Barkley was an undersized power forward.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
'Cause Charles Barkley at best is 6'4".
yeah.
at best,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's 6'4",
And
and
Kenneth
he was
Lofton, I think
always big.
He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Zion's really 6'5",
Yeah.
6'6", 6'5".
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, there's all these guys are undersized.
I think that might be the only thing, but
But the movement too.
But
And
athleticism,
moving with that size.
Charles Barkley wish he had that man's
Charles Barkley
athleticism.
was
Now, I ain't
athletic.
gonna say that. Now,
No.
Charles Barkley first 2 years,
Man.
Charles Barkley would go up and down that court like a guard.
Like a guard.
Yeah, Charles Barkley.
It would
and
yam.
Yeah,
Yeah, all that
I
weight.
won't say that.
All that weight.
True,
Two hand jam.
When I think about it, yeah,
Slam,
true.
jam.
2 hand slam.
76ers, Charles
Yeah.
Barkley
Oh.
definitely was
My
with a
God.
little bit of hair on his head. Yeah, he
Yes.
was definitely good.
Oh,
He
man.
was better.
Yes. What was the commercial? What the commercial used to say? It's
Right guard commercial.
the right guard commercial. We used to say the word. No, but he say Charles Barkley. Anything is on. We say
I think he better than Shaq.
how his commercial used to go back in the
Nah.
day.
No, he knows he's not better than
I was about to
Shaq.
say,
Yeah,
he know he's not better than Shaq.
Ooh.
Charles, he knows.
Oh yeah, he knows.
I don't. To me,
He knows.
And Charles, then again, Charles in his mind said he always felt he was the best best NBA player in the world until he met Michael.
And Michael wasn't there though. And Michael wasn't there during that era, especially in '90s.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley probably got 3 rings.
Oh, easily.
shit,
Charles
I
Barkley
don't know what y'all was watching.
Easily.
Who gonna stop him other than,
Yeah, no,
other than
that,
the Jazz?
that Phoenix
Other than
team,
the Jazz?
that Phoenix team should
That
have beat.
Phoenix
That
team?
they should have beat Jordan team. Seriously.
Starks in them?
Yeah, that Phoenix team should have beat.
I don't know, bro.
They did make it to the finals
Yeah.
that year.
Yes.
They should.
They-
At
they
least
did.
that 1 year they should have won. They
One,
should've
at
won.
least
I
one.
don't know. I don't know, y'all.
At least.
I think Charles
If,
kind of.
if to say that, then we should. Then we if to say that, then we could also say that the Orlando Magic team should have won some too when Michael was
They would have
gone.
won one.
If Orlando,
they couldn't get by the
But they couldn't
if
get no. They couldn't
Orlando,
get Rockets.
if that whole Penny and Shaq shit ain't happened, Orlando would have been
Yeah.
a dynasty. Just like
Oh,
I'm a firm believer.
It wouldn't be no Kobe.
What you just said earlier, if the Lakers would just let the shit play out
Bruh.
and would have kept that last NBA championship team,
Man.
it would have.
We didn't
yeah.
need to break up
Man.
nobody.
Yeah, didn't
if
need-
you would have brought back Rondo, if you would have brought back
Dwight,
Dwight Howard,
yeah.
Kuzma, matter of fact, before even I go deeper before even that, but we still had Julius Randle on the team. Well, them boys would have blossomed into a whole
I
team.
think because
Oh,
it's
you talking about the
LeBron.
old Lakers?
Everybody.
I think
LeBron-
because of LeBron, they
Kobe,
want.
bro,
They
Kobe
want.
had them right.
No,
No,
LeBron, no.
this is after
Before-
Kobe.
After Kobe.
Yeah.
I
LeBron,
already know what he getting ready to say. He
LeBron,
right.
I
LeBron
think-
had ball.
I think because it's LeBron, they want, and it's a bad thing for LeBron. It's always this thing. They want immediate championships every time he touch on the floor.
Every time.
Because I mean, he gives you, he has that presence
Yeah.
that can give you.
Yeah.
So
Right.
when they don't get it.
It's
then
like,
oh, we got it. This ain't the work.
Get him out of here.
Because we got
We
LeBron.
got
we
people
should win.
around
Fire
him.
the coach.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Fire the coach, fire
really
everybody.
And the more you do it, the less chances go happen because you're
Man.
not giving them a chance to
The
play together.
organization is that's and the reason why when you fire one, you have to almost fire.
Well, that's what they did. They fired every
Fire
coach.
everybody.
That
'Cause you know-
Lakers got fired yesterday.
You know how
every
awkward.
coach.
You know how awkward that be when you come in here knowing that you got last dude fired that was here. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta be my P's and Q's with you. So now they got to the point where they fired the whole coaching staff,
Yeah.
and this coaching staff was a great coaching staff. They got to the point where they even demolished the whole team again. We had a point where we had Lonzo Ball, right? Before we had was it Dean? No,
Y'all had
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Lonzo, though.
Brandon.
Oh my
Brandon
God.
Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram. He didn't have to trade for AD.
AD would have came if they.
AD would have came.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
Wait till my contract run out, Bron. I'm
Yeah.
coming. We could have kept the whole nucleus of our team. Brandon Ingram and bro, he could have moved
Yeah,
Brandon
Brandon Ingram,
But
if he was the Lakers,
that's the
to this
politics.
day.
LeBron.
That's the politics of the sport.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the
Man.
politics of the sport. We gotta get rid of this person to
You
get
don't.
this person.
You don't.
Because
You
in,
did.
in actuality, how you gonna keep Brandon Ingram
Two guard.
and bring Anthony Davis in and they damn near got the same contract?
No. At the time, this one somebody gonna take some less money. Now Brandon Ingram at the time.
Yeah, they and
He
a
could
nigga
take
like
less money.
LeBron to do that because LeBron know he the fucking man.
Yeah, he know he would get his money
LeBron,
anyway.
he know he gonna get his shit anyway,
we
so
had-
I take a cut
we had
so
these-
y'all can come play. But the other niggas not, cause they not that nigga.
They're drafted to us. We had these boys on rookie contracts and fucking
And
nice
they
contracts.
still ain't did it nowhere else.
They has. The boys you talking about, they became
Brandon Ingram ain't shit. He
That's-
ain't do nothing nowhere
No.
else.
Brandon
I
Ingram.
know you like him too.
off of injuries.
He ain't shit.
Injuries.
You said who?
Injuries
Brandon
only.
Ingram. He
Brandon
ain't
Ingram
shit.
definitely he ain't done enough. But
I
he's
can't agree with
he's
you.
a
You know,
ball.
and you
He
know,
hasn't
and you know,
done
and you know who gonna be the next one to not do shit?
Who?
There's two of them.
He-
Bradley Beal and Devin Booker.
Oh man.
I think Devin Booker's overrated.
I think Devin
Booker is very much
Bradley
overrated.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal ain't shit.
Bradley Bill done.
And
Bradley Beal
Edwards,
should
I don't
stay in
even know
Washington.
why the hell
He
they
should.
put him on Ant Edwards. He was like a middle school player out there trying to play against Ant
Yo,
Edwards, yeah.
he's the reason why he got a highlight plate on KD.
No, okay, he got a highlight
They
play on
don't
his ass
say
because he was in the wrong place
The wrong
at the
time.
right
Wrong
time.
But
Yeah,
Bradley Beal
don't
let
they
him
punch
get
that
past
bitch
him.
on his
So
head.
Bradley Beal let him get past him.
So let me get to the question. Since we on that, do y'all think KD's still a GOAT?
No.
I never thought he was a
KD's
GOAT.
never been a goat to me.
I never thought he was a
He's
GOAT.
a bandwagoner.
He's in your
He ain't
your
no
top five.
bandwagon.
He's in your top
Yeah,
five.
he's in his
No,
top five.
No, he's in my top five.
Okay.
That's only because he's the. I feel like to me he's the.
A score.
He
He a great
He's
scorer.
still-
He's like the best scorer of all time when it comes to
Nah,
scoring.
he ain't the best scorer of all time.
Man,
When it comes to the most talented
He's
player,
a great scorer though. He's
He's
a
a
When it
great
comes-
he
scorer.
gets his
comes to
shot
the
better
most
than
talented
anybody.
players,
He's a great
when it
scorer,
comes
and
to
that's
the most
because of
talented
height.
player, it's him.
no.
But if you got to play against somebody like a Kobe or a Michael Jordan, they 6'5", 6'6".
You can't guard him.
Man, I still believe that Kobe and Michael Jordan would give KD the business.
Bro, KD.
I
Bro,
think Steph-
Kobe said it himself that KD.
He's the hard person for him to
It
guard.
was the hardest person.
And that's height. like Dirk Nowitzki. Nobody can guard him. He's 7 feet tall. He gonna lean back and he can shoot. Yeah. You can't even put a hand in his face. Yeah, so of course he gonna bust your ass. He's 7 feet. But look at these other guys. Now, okay, so take a person like KD that's 7 feet. Then you take a person like AI that's 6 feet. He my height.
Yeah.
And he going up against people that's 7 feet and getting his shit off. So I say KD is a great scorer, but he ain't no GOAT.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes him so talented.
Steph
He
Curry
is that
better
tall.
than KD.
Damn right,
Steph Curry better than KD.
Steph Curry.
Hell yeah.
KD
They smoking that.
Yes,
KD has not won without Curry. He has not won a ring without Curry. But still,
I don't go off rings. I don't go off
people's pure talent.
Yeah.
And for me,
pure talent.
Look at
KD.
Curry got him then. Curry has him.
Curry got KD and pure talent.
Lord.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Stephen Curry has him.
Absolutely, bro.
He's just shooting from a logo.
No, that ain't all.
And I'm not even looking for him from the shooting process.
What prospect?
He look like he can move around.
I'm looking at how he move. His game is so patented that everybody else, even defenders and his teammates, has to adjust to how he play, and he get his shit off regardless.
That's KD.
But KD's tall.
So why are you blaming him because of his height?
I'm about to say
Because if I
can
can just come down, just like when they play.
No.
Just come down the court and pull up on you, and it ain't nothing that I ain't had to make you work for it. Like with Steph Curry, he gonna make you work on defense. You gonna work.
Shooting from the logo is not no work.
They said he like to kill Matthew Dellavedova in the finals.
And Steph Curry, he worked his way up. He didn't go to another team to get his shit.
KD only went over there for a little while.
He went over there long enough to get a championship.
So I was supposed to.
Why he ain't stay his ass at Oklahoma with them guys?
They didn't stay.
One of them left.
Once one of them left, he had to leave too.
No, he
left.
Him and Russell Westbrook could have had that. They could have had that.
Yeah, they could have.
Without James Harden.
This is the piece of resistance right here. How you lead the team that you were playing for to go with the team that just beat your ass the year before.
You would never get no respect.
And win.
For real.
He would never get no respect.
Hey, look,
never get no respect.
He can never come back from that for me. That took him out the GOAT conversation immediately. How you go to the team that you was about to sweep? They came back, whoop your ass, and you go to them with a smile on your face.
It's Steph Curry.
and they gonna talk shit to Russell.
and at that, he only won 2 rings with that team.
He could have won more.
He could have won more.
If he stayed there, he would have won more.
I think if he would have waited out at OKC, I think that they would have got some other people. They would have eventually
Think about what they had. They had him, Russell, and James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah,
they did have Steven.
They
had some people. They had Serge.
But they really only.
They had Cephaloshes, which he wasn't offensive, but defensive.
They would eventually got somebody.
They would eventually got somebody.
Russell Westbrook was getting pretty far without them.
They probably got Paul George one day.
Russell's time in the NBA is coming to an end now because he had to do so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once KD left. That's my opinion.
He ran himself into the ground.
He ran himself into the ground trying to keep up, and it just wasn't what he was. That's not what he was.
I think Russell still got it. I think Russell just they take the opportunity from him. I think
they took the opportunity.
He has to stay in
then
the
they
game.
start bouncing them all around and shit.
I'm not. Some people are good coming to the bench, and some people are natural starters. And I think him. I see him when he goes to the Spurs. I see a team like the Spurs. If Russell Westbrook goes on the Spurs next year with Wemby, they probably went to All-Star.
Because he got to carry.
He gonna.
But still, that proves to you that he ain't.
Any team with more than just
Russell can't go
too
back
many
there.
superstars.
Russell can't go back.
Russell and Pop.
Russell can't go back. Russell couldn't go to no team
and that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. That's what
He has to be on a team that has a good mix of veterans.
They think that. That's what they fucking up. They think they got to go to a team that's already ready. They really don't. They really have to go to a team.
San Antonio show ain't.
But San Antonio missing key pieces.
He gonna fuck around and go to San Antonio and hurt himself. He gonna
go to San Antonio, get injured, and they ain't be able to play no more.
Pop would never let them do that. The way he plays.
Wait a minute, Pop been still coaching?
Yes. Where you been at?
I think Pop was going to leave until they got
Until they got Wimby. Wimby gave him a new birth.
I didn't even know he was still coaching. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Pop.
I don't pay attention. I'm not on the Victor. I don't like.
Because he's tall. I mean, like.
I
You
don't
don't like no tall players.
I don't
He's
like.
7'4". Of course he's gonna dominate, and he's
I
quick.
don't
He
like
can shoot
Victor,
the
man.
ball.
No, 7'4" doesn't mean. Do you know? I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know who Sean Bradley is?
Yes, he's a white boy.
Yeah.
And he was
don't know.
trash.
That makes the whole difference right
Was
there.
a walking.
And I try to remember what's the other big ass dude that used to play for the Washington Bullets.
Murasan.
Mirasan.
Oh, Marathon.
Mirasan.
Well, look at
See,
Bobo.
Bobo Daddy.
Bobo
Daddy can do what Bobo do.
Height doesn't give you
Height don't give you.
Yeah, he was trash. He was
Trash.
trash. He was trash.
It doesn't
No, I didn't say
automatically.
Manute was trash.
It doesn't
yeah.
automatically put you in the.
Okay.
I'm about to say
You got okay, no, for real. You 7'7", you should be a demigod. On that.
Well, no, I mean, but I think
Real,
the thing
you
that
should
makes
be like- you should
Wemby
be everywhere.
different is that he is 7'4", but he played like
And
he's
he's
6'8".
mobile.
And
Now
that
that's
ain't
what you
gonna
call a
work.
demigod.
I feel like
He's kind of demigod.
it's not gonna work.
He's demigodish.
I feel like the only way it's gonna work, he gonna have to put on some muscle.
gonna have to put
first
on
of
muscle.
all. And he gonna have to develop a back down game more as
But
opposed
see,
to.
I think that's more a European thing. I mean, it's the European influences on the NBA has changed the NBA.
Absolutely.
Has really changed the NBA.
Upside down.
Cause
probably is.
definitely take a look at Luka.
Yeah.
And Luka is. Oh man, I love Luka. Luka,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
my guy, bro.
Yes, but I
That's
do
what
love
Luka,
Luka.
man.
I do love Luka.
It's something about him.
But wait, I got a question. Are y'all gonna love Luka if he don't get no rings?
Yeah.
Yes.
He gonna be like Chris
Bro,
Paul in my
I
eyes.
say this to everybody.
You say
like,
that now.
He's like the better improved now Larry Bird.
I argue.
I don't think y'all young people really know how good Larry Bird was. I really don't.
That's me telling you how good he is. Look at Luka now.
Luka is like a Larry Bird.
Oh,
He's just
man.
he modern
To me,
day.
that's disrespectful when I hear
He's
young people
modern
say
day.
I got it.
Modern day.
No.
What? He is the modern day Larry Bird.
Luka, to me, once again, Luka is nobody compared to him.
We need to go watch
Luka
some
is
highlights.
basically like his
Because
own type of
Luka
player.
Doncic played just like Larry Bird.
He don't.
He just played in this era.
He's playing in this era.
Luka,
He just got more skill than
Luka
Larry.
got
That
no
pack.
Luka,
That pack.
man. I'm telling you.
I think, if anything, I think Joker played more like Larry. Because
Joker
both
played more like Larry.
both of them just seem like
Whoa.
they kind of jog up and down.
Jog up and down.
They can't, yeah,
It's
Joker.
like Larry Bird.
Give your players in position.
If you go compare it, if you go
Larry Bird
compare,
Larry Bird
man.
Jokic is more like Dirk Nowitzki.
Larry Bird was a good passer.
He's more
Larry
like
Bird
Dirk
was a
or
good
Tim
passer.
Duncan.
Dirk is a good. I mean, Dirk
Get outta
is a
here.
good passer. Dirk was a shooter. Dirk was never really a good passer.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Jokic is just
Jokic
these
is a
guys
good-
just more skill.
No, Joker's making the whole team better.
Nikola
Joker
Jokic,
because he are all around.
That's Larry Bird.
honestly,
Larry
he's
Bird.
all around.
He's
Larry
not one
Bird.
dimensional.
Larry Bird made that whole Boston team better.
Yeah.
He brought that ball up the court.
Man, Larry
and
Bird
he
was that Boston.
He
team.
was dishing the
He
ball.
was Boston.
Him and McHale was running pick and
McHale,
roll.
Robert Parrish,
Yeah.
Dennis
Robert
Johnson,
Parrish.
and Danny Ainge.
They introduced them as Larry Bird in the Boston
And-
Celtics.
Hey, 'cause I asked that question.
Really?
I asked that question about Luka because I asked that question about Luka because of the rings. Because a person like when I was our guy's age, it was a kid named Tracy McGrady.
That's my.
And-
he on my top 5
And
forever.
the fact that I feel like that he doesn't get the praise that he gets in this
Man.
this
you
day and
right.
age now,
Man.
it's because of no rings.
But-
I feel like the respect that he's not gonna be
Oh
in
yeah,
our
no
top
championships
five
definitely put you out of the.
and pitch you out of the rings.
They put
Y'all
you out
would-
of discussion.
10 years from now, y'all look at Luka. If people with no rings, it's like he was.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh yeah.
You right, but no,
He's gonna be
that's
sitting
why I
up
look
there
at
with
Chris
he's gonna be
Paul.
sitting
Paul,
out there with
look at
Charles
him.
Barkley.
Chris Paul, to me, he's the top 3 greatest point guards. But he could be higher up there if he has some rings.
If he has some rings.
Like,
I can never
it's
see
just
it.
no way around it. You gotta get some rings under your
but
belt.
I don't know, man, about top 3-point guard.
Yeah,
though.
he obviously is.
He's probably like top
Point guard
5.
Top 10.
Point guard wise,
No, he might be like top 5.
point guard.
Top 10 is
Give me-
just top
alright.
10 is doing.
It's
doing
John
bad.
Stockton
Give me-
I
number
think he's
one.
number 6.
All right,
man.
we're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it now. Let's start a conversation.
All right, bet.
Who going first?
I want to go. All right, he can go first.
Jerry, top 5 point guards.
Number 1 is John Stockton. Number 2 is Magic Johnson. Like I just seen right there. Number 3 is Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Then I got Chris Paul. And then after that,
Isaiah Thomas. Okay.
Who was your first one?
I told you that.
My first one was John Stockton.
That's good.
John Stockton.
I told you number 2.
And I give it to Steve Nash. Last one, Steve Nash.
So your top. Okay. I like that.
Number 1 for best point guards. Ooh, this is hard. Man.
It's easy, bro.
For real. If I'm going number 1 for point guards, this is my opinion. AI. I feel like
he a shooting guard.
Oh, he a shooting guard. He is because they had that other boy playing.
He's not a point.
Yeah.
He play like it.
Yeah. That's his name, Erickson. All right. Point guards.
You might well give it to that man.
I'm not giving it to Magic. I just can't.
Magic, man, you got to.
How do you not?
You have to.
I'm not giving it to Magic. I'm not giving it to Magic.
Like, this is what I be saying about, like, I don't know. I guess my mind process and thought process.
Because we seen Magic. That's what I'm saying.
They
might
on
not
top
have
of that, yo, it's like, okay, this man was 6'9".
And that's the problem.
And he was doing guard shit. And that's what I'm saying. And it wasn't even all about shooting. He was getting everybody involved. It was the late show. It wasn't just
we said
Magic.
Point guard.
Well, I said when you bring up point guard, he should be the
first one. He was 6'9", dishing that bitch.
I'm not gonna give him first. I'm
running fast. He was the man. He used his mental was on another level.
I'll say Curry before him. No.
What? You cannot put Curry number 1 because
I'm not gonna put him number 1.
Chill. Hey.
No.
You your top 5. This is your top. We'll dissect it. We'll get it in their ass later.
Just because I don't have another person instead of Magic, I'll go Magic.
Man, shit. Man, there's a lot of points.
Who you got number 1?
I got Steve. Number 1, I don't know.
Go ahead.
Number 1 is Magic.
Magic's
number 1. Number 2 for me would be Steph Curry.
Okay.
Number 3, Steve Nash.
Okay.
Number 4. Russell. Russell Westbrook.
Because he is the triple double.
Russell Westbrook.
Oscar Robinson was doing it before.
No, but I don't like Oscar Robinson.
Russell Westbrook is the leader.
I didn't see Oscar Robinson. I didn't see him. He was before me. He was before my time.
Russ top 10, but he not top 5.
Russ top 5.
He just not.
And see, y'all be looking at the wrong shit. I look at niggas game.
He averaged triple double.
His personality on the court.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no other point guards like him that's going
point guard.
When he come out there on that motherfucking court, you know he is going 150 miles per hour until you sit him the fuck down.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really not too many other point guards like him.
Not really.
I want to say John Stockton. I gotta say John Stockton because first of all, his era, and he was the number 1 assist man.
Right, he got like
point guard job is to get all the other players involved.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you gotta pass it to him and know where they good at. You gotta know he gonna be good. When I pass it to him in that corner right there, he gonna knock that bitch down. That's an assist. If I pass it to him on that wing right there, he gonna knock that bitch down. That's an assist.
All right.
You know what, man?
Let me give you my top 5. Let me give you my top 5.
Man, number 1 point guard, Ben Simmons. Let me stop.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, we about to stone him to
turn your phone off.
He about to get stoned to death.
Turn your mic off. All right, look, my top 5. My top 5 point guards of all time is.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with Magic because I'm a Laker fan.
Okay.
Right.
Respect.
And I get the argument that y'all just put up for Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with it. If you look at the people who, is for me. Magic is the creme de la creme.
Man, he the one.
6'9", if you can make a prototypical point guard.
you off. I'm sorry, it's gonna be fast. But since now that I did bring up Ben Simmons, not that I know he can't do it now.
But he was doing.
I'm about to say if he when he was playing for the 76ers, if he could have kept it on, he should have kept it up. Yeah, if
he should have been y'all. He should have been one of y'all worst.
He could have been playing for 10 more years.
When we was talking about the worst people,
he's a defender.
The best. I mean, the worst guys that she be doing it right now.
The most disappointing.
I mean, the most disappointing. Yeah.
He is straight.
Let me go back.
Let me go back. My bad.
All right, we got Magic. I said Magic, and now I got Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was nasty, man. Back in the day for me in the 90s, watching Jason Kidd do what he do was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. I got
one of a kind.
An assist man. He wasn't.
No one can pass like a
all around player. He gonna play both sides.
He should have had more championships.
He gonna play on offense. He gonna play on defense.
Yeah, great defense.
He should have more championships than what he got. Definitely. I mean, he just had to play against a lot of goddamn Lakers and a lot of teams like that. So he struggled.
I did miss a point guard, and I bet you me and him go to agree what this was.
And then I'm gonna go with on number 3. I'm gonna go with it's a flip up between Stephen Curry. I'm gonna go with Stephen Curry.
You gotta give that man his respect.
Yeah, his just do.
Just got to, man.
Yeah, his flowers need to be done.
Or ring.
And especially how he came in with all the injuries.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even expect him to be on top like this.
Number 5, number 4. I'm gonna give LeBron James.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh yeah, he is all around.
LeBron James, when he was a point guard, he was his first position in the league.
Yeah,
it said PG. That it literally said point guard. He got drafted into the NBA.
No, his shit actually
as
said
point
guard,
small forward. But as they go into that draft, that PG was on his name before. It was point guard, small forward.
That's how good a player he was, though.
The coach,
he was playing
all five.
The first Cleveland team that he was on, he literally was their starting point guard.
And that's why I be trying to tell Jerry all the time with the debate with Michael Jordan and LeBron.
He was the starting point guard.
Jordan couldn't do that.
No, it was
Whoa.
Wasn't it Gibson and
Gibson one day up with
Daniel
Gibson one day up. Look at Larry Hughes on there either. I think Larry Hughes came after.
Oh, another player that they. And I wish he would have got a chance to play with LeBron. Fucking Ricky Davis, man.
Ricky Davis was nasty.
But another point guard that people forget about, and this man was a beast, man. Muhammad Abdul-Rauf.
Chris Jackson.
See, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next though. So let me give you my top 5. I'm gonna give you my top 5 point guards. So let me give you number 5
and get buckets, bro.
I say dominant too.
He was the first. He was one of the first ones shooting them threes from deep, way before Steph Curry and them came around.
Oh yeah.
Deep, way behind the 3-point line. And short.
I'm gonna give you number 5. My number 5 is probably Chris Paul.
But you can't give it to John.
Huh?
John who? Whoa.
John Stockton.
Nah.
I'm gonna be real.
I can't give it to John Stockton. Because John Stockton didn't shoot enough for me.
But and that's the whole point of your point guard.
No,
I need to get 10,000 assists throughout his career. He's the greatest assist leader of all time.
Who was the point guard that played for the Cavaliers back in the day? Mark Price.
Mark Price was nasty. But for me, my point guard, also you need to be able to score, pass, and play defense.
I want my 2 to be able
and
to
John
score
Stockton
most
did
of my
too.
points.
John Stockton did 2 of those. He was a great defender.
He played defense. And he
was
dished that damn ball.
But as far as top 10, he's in my top 10. But my top 5, I picked Chris Paul there because man,
and he definitely your era.
Yeah, he's my era.
He your era.
Yeah. I watched him. I remember I was in Halifax. The year that they had a college. A lot of college guys came and played on an All-Star game.
Man, look at Ricky Davis.
What you call it? And I got a signature. I got a signature from Chris Paul. So I watched Chris Paul from day one. I watched from Wake Forest all the way. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the NBA, and to see the stuff that boy was doing at his height, and his size, and his height, passing, scoring, and defense.
Dunked on Dwight Howard. Dunked Chris Paul.
But now I want to do this. I want to do.
No, hold on. I kind of want to hear Your brother's top 5.
He did. He
Did he
top
say?
5?
No, he said.
Well,
No, he said it was a person.
I added on Muhammad Abdul Rauf.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker.
All right. Well, let me tell you this because it's easy. I would easily say Magic is number 1.
Absolutely.
I think that no one in here mentioned Isaiah Thomas is disrespectful as well.
To you, it's bad.
So Isaiah Thomas.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Because you got to give it to the pioneers.
So many. I don't have to. If I got so many guys that overdid.
But I don't know who's over him.
Right.
Westbrook's over him.
But I'm again. This is
Let
mine.
him finish.
I would also say John Stockton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would also say LeBron James.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
that fifth one always be crazy.
LeBron is
That
really
fifth
what
one
y'all
be
saying.
crazy.
no,
He
the
should
fifth
be
one.
number
I'm gonna tell you why the fifth one is hard because I feel like I can't decide whether I believe Steph Curry. I don't like give people roses until not roses. Well, yeah, I can't decide between literally
But
Chris
you keep on
Paul
going
and
down
Steph
Steve.
Curry.
Right.
So,
But I
Steve
think
Nash
Steph.
too.
But if I'm doing 7, I can easily do. But I don't think Curry. I don't think Chris Paul has revolutionized the game with Steph Curry.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the only way I will put Steph
Exactly.
over.
Ain't nobody
I don't
never
think
been
so.
like, damn, we got to play Chris Paul and them tonight.
Right,
God
yeah.
damn, I got to get
What
my
you
shit
mean?
together.
When he was the Clippers?
Ain't nobody said they was only worried about him throwing a lob.
But that was you had to worry about that
shit.
shit.
We'll do that. We can do
Gary.
If Blake and DeAndre,
They won't. Ain't nobody never been worried about Chris Paul. But I tell you what, motherfuckers wake up in cold sweats thinking about Steph Curry having to play his ass the next day.
They said he
Like,
almost
Lord, I'm gonna have to
killed
run
Matthew
behind this
Dellavedova
motherfucker
in the
for the
finals.
next 48
They said he
minutes.
was in the locker room with bruises on his chest from guarding Steph Curry, and he almost killed him.
See, I also believe that one of the greatest teams we missed was the time Chris was about to go to the Lakers.
Exactly.
I think that would have been.
I missed that. I missed that. I hate David Stern to this day. I hate David Stern to this day. The day he left, I voted for Ivan Silver.
Yeah.
I voted for Ivan Silver. I love Ivan Silver to this day. But then he started to be mad too because he blocked something too from us. He had blocked the trade that was supposed to happen.
But how do you fairly block a trade but then let other trades go? That just didn't make sense to me.
The politics, the politics be killing me, man.
I want to throw some other point guards out there too.
Kyrie.
You got Kyrie, yeah.
Gotta throw him in there.
Kyrie, man,
I was thinking about
he ain't my top 5 though.
Man, he just not my top 5.
He not my top 5 though.
I got like a top 5. I got a
He's
hood.
my top 2.
I got a hood top 5.
He's my top 2.
I got a top 5 that's better than the Ghost that if they'd have been on the right team, they'd have been that for point guard.
I got one of them.
I had point guards in my head that I couldn't say.
Because the question.
Because of the questions.
The question is
Gilbert Arenas.
Okay.
Gilbert Arenas was
Gilbert.
And you know I give you the business when we play 2K with him.
Gilbert
I didn't even know who the
Arenas.
fuck he was.
Yeah,
If you would have put Gilbert on any good team,
on the Gilbert.
if Gilbert Arenas was with Kobe on the Lakers,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Kobe would have to pass the ball.
Come on now.
Well, Gilbert
Kobe would
fucked
have
his
to
own
pass
self.
He won't pass the ball because Gilbert already had it. Gilbert was bringing the ball down the court.
They won't gonna pass it to each other. Once that ball touched them, one of them niggas.
I got another one.
It was going out.
I got another one.
Stand back.
Steve Francis. Was he a shooter guard?
No,
Or
he
point
was
guard?
going.
Stevie.
Stevie.
I got another one.
Steve franchise.
Baron Davis?
Oh yeah, BD.
BD,
Absolutely.
Baron Davis, point guard.
Absolutely.
Yes.
These are the players that I have been turning my kids
Yes.
on to.
Oh, I got
when we
another
play 2K,
Yeah.
Oh, no,
these is the people.
Hold on.
I got another one.
I knew about Steve
I got another
Francis
one.
and Baron
I got another
Davis,
one.
But Gilbert? Gilbert?
Hold on. I got another
These
one.
is the ones that I've been turning them on to.
Stephon Marbury?
Stephon Marbury.
Stephon Marbury is
He put me on.
gone too soon.
He put me
Stephon
on.
Marbury.
Gone too soon. They let him out the league too soon.
Little short ass nigga. What was his name from the Portland Trail Blazers?
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire.
David Stoudemire was nasty.
Bro, they couldn't
stay in front of him.
couldn't stay in front of him.
Too
man.
fast.
And
Too
he had
fast.
that left hand 3-point shot.
Man.
Light your ass up.
Hold on, I got another one.
I got another one.
I got another one. So we did say Tim Hardaway already, right?
No, we didn't.
Tim Hardaway,
Hardaway.
nasty. Penny was a point guard.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
Well, shit, like I said, Gary Payton.
Gary, oh my God. GP's with that.
GP, the glove. You listen.
That was my
now.
That's the point guard Kawhi, but better.
Whoa, you right.
He's just a defender to me, man.
I like that saying, nephew.
The point,
I think I like that.
Point
It threw me
That
off.
makes sense.
It threw me.
It threw me, but it makes sense.
Because that nigga said he was a point.
The point guard Kawhi. He's the point guard Kawhi.
The glove, the claw.
The glove.
I get you.
The glove,
I
the
get
claw.
it. I understand.
It is that Gary is better because.
I don't know.
Come on, Dad.
I don't like Kawhi that much.
Kawhi be locking motherfuckers up, though.
And he's so
Gary
humble.
Payton did too, but they play different positions. So that's why I say
That's why I said that.
Gary was never known as a scorer.
he was never known as a
He
scorer.
was a true.
Now,
But he was a
why?
true
Lock
point
your
guard.
ass up, though.
Yeah,
We gotta say Derrick Rose.
yeah. Gotta say
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta say Derrick Rose.
At least the first 5 years,
about
yeah,
him.
Derrick
I was
Rose.
thinking about putting him in the top 10, but he got injured.
He ain't stay
He got
healthy.
injured. That's why I say he got injured.
It's a lot of great. I think there's a lot of great players throughout.
Derrick
Once you
Rose.
get to certain positions, because like when you get to that center position, it get real. It slows down.
But there's so many great point
It's a
guards,
lot of point guards.
Nate Robinson.
John Morant,
John
Fat
Morant.
Lever.
Fat Lever. What's the boy that played for Sacramento now?
Fox.
De'Aaron Williams.
De'Aaron Fox.
He up there.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron
De'Aaron Fox
Fox.
is nasty.
Rajon Williams.
Shit,
I mean,
De'Aaron Williams.
De'Aaron Williams.
Darren Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Darren Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
Kevin
Oh, I was about to say
Chauncey
Richard Hamilton, but he's a shooter.
So to say Chauncey Billups, that's the reason why I want to say Isaiah Thomas.
Tony Parker.
I got
Tony Parker.
Chauncey. I got Chauncey Billups' career better than Isaiah Thomas to me. As a Pistons.
Ain't nobody say Dame.
Nobody.
Yeah, because I don't want to break up
I,
Dame right now.
you know,
I like
I was about to say,
he
he ain't really,
Walt Frazier, yeah.
he ain't got no rings or nothing, or no MVPs.
Damn, they got Chris Paul way on.
Because it's
down
Chris
there.
Paul.
Well, no, this is the other way. They got Chris Paul at 6.
They got him at 6 though.
Yeah, 6.
That's why I
But
told
then
you
they
that.
got Stockton. Well, they also got. Look who they got in front of Stockton, Robinson, Isaiah, Magic, and they got Stephen.
Stephen Curry's
What?
number one.
That you see, that's not a
telling
real
you,
thing. That's
man,
that app is not real.
But I don't fully agree with it. But
I'll-
for
But I
Steph
understand
Curry,
it.
I understand.
And you look at all players of all time.
He got his championships with the same team.
Yeah.
I'll be.
And
But so did Magic.
and he's going to be in the conversation of greatest players. of
So
all
Magic
time.
should be number 102 for real.
But it's just that
I think it's
Curry
usually
got that
Magic is
accolade as
Stephen
the
Curry's
greatest
gonna be-
shooter
They
of all
definitely-
time.
they
He's gonna be
definitely
You're
I
right.
knew
That is
this
why
would come.
because Steph Curry is considered the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah, and I
Absolutely.
knew this day would come. I knew Curry would probably
he
end
will
up
be,
being the number one.
and he will be the only greatest shooter of all time at this point.
But
Unless
nobody-
a nigga, I don't see another player that shoot like this motherfucker.
Nah, I don't see
And
that.
the only person that did was on his team.
On his team.
And this
Quit
motherfucker
talking.
is
He can't do
gone.
it no more. Yeah,
he
he-
about to be out.
Yeah.
I don't see no other
What
player.
about Trae Young?
No,
No.
Nah, the only player that's close
Never.
enough to do it that's still playing.
And that's
is
crazy
James
because I
Harden.
wasn't
He the
even.
only one that
I
can
forgot.
do
I
it.
forgot
Man,
all about him.
a
James
girl,
Harden, he done like
a
he
girl
like
got a better
he
team.
like
than
number
that.
2.
And
He-
Dame?
he-
Caitlin Clark
He's
can
up
do what he
there.
That's what
Dame-
I'm
of
saying.
all
That's what I'm
time,
talking about. That
James
girl.
Harden is up there all time
Dame
greatest
threes is
shooter.
up. Dame threes is up there too.
Yeah.
Everybody sleep on Dame's.
Now, Dame.
Dame got a lot of
People
threes.
just
up.
sleep on James Harden in general, if you ask me.
Nah, he not slept on.
No,
Yeah,
James
James
Harden.
Harden's a point guard. We didn't say James Harden.
Because
Exactly.
he's not
That's why I
valid.
mean he slept on.
He not valid for greatest, man.
Wait, do you know how
He
many
not
MVPs
valid
he
to
got?
me. I don't care.
Do you know how many?
Don't make me no different.
I ain't never really. I ain't really been never too crazy about
But
that.
y'all love
I
Luka.
have.
Y'all ain't crazy about James Harden. I love Luka.
Yeah, Luka. That.
Ain't they
Luka.
almost the same
Luka.
motherfucking type of
But
thing?
Luka.
No,
man.
James Harden, he just
No,
See, my thing, a point guard is the leader of the team.
Exactly.
And I just don't see James Harden as a
James
leader.
is not a
Harden.
leader.
James wants his
the point
buckets.
guard and the
He a
center
shooting
is the
guard.
most
Yeah, he's a
important.
shooting guard that play point.
Right, that's it. He looking for his shot. He not looking to pass
and
that
he
bitch.
don't play defense.
Yeah. Oh no, there's no such thing as
His
defense.
defense
Yeah,
got
he don't know
better,
nothing
but he
about
don't play good defense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you would want to get your defense together when you about to be out the damn league. About to be gone. Why you want to play now?
No, for real though.
Man, we got some great guards out there, point guard wise. You just want everybody to get their honorable mention. Like
For
I said,
sure.
we mentioned some great
Well,
guys.
let's do this. Do centers. I'm just
Let's
Are
curious.
do
you curious about centers?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
start.
that's
I'm
where
gonna
it get
start.
kind of scary.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know centers.
Yeah,
Because
because center
everybody
is,
want to be the flashy guy.
Yeah.
back down center
A back down center.
is a lost art.
Yeah.
And I easily can tell you Shaq,
Yep.
Kareem.
Hakeem
Shaq,
Olajuwon.
Kareem, Akeem Olajuwon. I've always been a David Robinson fan.
You better believe it.
Oh my God, the Admiral.
Shit.
It's almost
I don't
self-explanatory.
know.
Dag damn.
Will Chamberlain.
With
That's it.
Simmons.
Will.
No,
I
why
just said
you
Will.
You keep trying to bring Wilt.
No, you got it. I said Will. I said Will.
100 points.
And he lost that game.
Because
Bill Russell.
because the
Well,
keep
first of all, we don't know exactly if that really happened.
and not say
And
Bill Russell.
We don't know that really happened.
Rings.
You can't
You
say
don't even know if that really
you can't
happened.
say Will
And I
Chamberlain and not
say
say
and
Bill
I
Russell.
say Bill Russell.
And that's what I'm thinking. I want to say Bill Russell.
But was he
But it's
Bill
both
Russell
of
is
them.
the
Both of them
only
is like you can't
player
even
you
mention
can-
them.
Yeah,
But
but
you
they kind
can't-
of go together.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's
can't
almost like saying the
mention-
same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your five is legit. It's
I love-
valid.
I love it.
He said Kareem, Shaq, Hakeem, David Robinson, and you was trying to get out one more.
Yeah.
We cut you off.
Give
Nah.
Nicole like 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah, but
Give
not
him
yet,
more
though.
But he
rings.
could be
Nah,
yours.
not
But
yet.
not
He could
yet,
be
though.
yours.
Yeah, he'll be on that list if he keep
He
on
could be
working.
yours. He could be
And
yours.
No, it's not.
and for somehow or another, and it's because he's such a wimp though, but he should have
Dwight?
Dikembe Mutombo.
Okay.
But
Because
Dwight-
he was
I
the
think-
block.
I
He
think
was a
Dwight.
defensive champion for like.
But I think Dwight Howard
Dwight
shot all
Howard.
of them.
Yeah.
I think
He-
Dwight Howard shot.
He's the most athletic big man to ever play the game. He's the most athletic big
There
man.
was not a lot.
I
of
like Dwight Howard, but
defensively wise too.
He about 7 foot. Just come on.
He blocking.
Why
He
is
blocking
that
a lot.
name coming up? Why do I see him?
Deron Williams.
Deron Williams?
He's nice.
because he was nice on Utah. You don't know nothing. See, that's why you looking at Baby D like that. 'Cause you don't know Baby D. That's why you looking at me.
Nah, but look, you got. I got. We
He's
got
not top 25.
centers.
You out your
You got
mind.
Body Divac.
They got Rudy Gobert and
Was he
Vlade.
good?
No, this is now.
Yes,
They're
because
saying
he don't
now.
want. Oh, and at that he has one like
Vlade.
defensive
Vlade.
leader.
We got is you got Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Bro,
Patrick Ewing.
Oh, Moses
Moses
Malone.
Malone.
I thought he was a power forward.
Moses should have been a power forward.
Moses
He-
Malone.
Yeah, but
He's
he
so
seemed
short
he
to
was
be-
short.
Well, he was a center. He played big.
Yeah, but he was a center.
They better bring up
He
Bill
played
Walton like
big.
top 15.
Bill Walton was a Bill Walton was a great college player.
I don't know
Bill
why they
Walton.
keep on having
I don't
him
know
on
why
there.
they always had Bill
Because
Walton.
he got that mic and drill.
Yeah.
You see, there's a reason
Yeah.
for the mic and drill.
Yeah, I don't understand.
He's just
Bill
known
Walton.
for that drill, honestly.
Wes
Wes
Unseld,
Unseld.
Oh,
Patrick
Robert Parrish.
Robert
Robert
Parrish.
Parrish.
You got
I
Jermaine
respect that.
O'Neal. Was he a center?
I don't think so. I think he was a full.
Dwight Howard, okay, that makes sense.
See, they got
Collins.
They got them
Bill-
boys
They
down
got
there.
Bill Walton here.
Okay.
Artis
Artis
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
He
Nate
should have been
Thurman.
higher up there.
Give him a
Mutombo.
Okay.
Wait,
All
did
right.
I
See,
just
no, this is wrong because I got some centers right now that's honorable.
But like
mention.
it's like the center position is just so.
That's why we want to talk about it again.
It's just. It's so underrated
Alon-
because a lot
Alonzo
of
Mourning
people.
Alonzo Mourning
Was not even on that
one
list.
of my favorites.
Alonzo
Yeah.
Lonzo Mourning wasn't even on that list.
By all means, was one of my Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler, great center.
Yeah, he's a good
Amari
center. He does
Stoudemire.
not.
Stoudemire was a
Stoudemire.
power forward. He was more
He
power
played
forward.
center for Phoenix though.
Was he center for Phoenix?
Mm-hmm. They had him.
Yeah,
They
Sean
had
Merritt's power forward. Sean Merritt's their power forward. Small forward was
yeah, Sean Merritt and small forward was
Tim-
Joe Johnson.
yeah, Joe
Tim-
Johnson.
And Quinn Richardson was
Yeah.
shooting.
Oh, Tim Duncan. Or was he
Tim was a
power
power
forward?
Tim Duncan power forward.
Power
No,
forward.
we love Tim Duncan. He'll power forward.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we
and
love
then
him.
AD, we consider AD a power forward, or we give him a center?
But yeah, you know,
Because he
I-
played a lot of
He
center
He
in his
should be a
career.
center.
He should be.
His Pelicans,
But
he was
because of his
center.
skill, he
If he
played
would
power
have
forward.
played center more, he'd probably been a better player.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You took the words right out, man.
Yeah.
You said a mouthful of that, cause the centers back in nowadays was so successful because they wasn't trying to do shit that they
Like
they won't at the 3-point line dribble.
Ben Wallace.
They was down
Yeah.
below.
Ben Wallace
Ben
played.
Wallace.
Wallace.
Well,
Ben
Ben Wallace was
Wallace.
a power forward, but yeah, he played in
But
the
played
thing.
center. He played more than a lot of
He
centers.
definitely played center.
Yeah.
Especially when they had Darko Milicic, so he definitely played center.
And that's why Victor Wembanyama is so
He ain't-
demigodish.
Yeah. Okay.
You would know.
I think another center is
It's a lot more.
a center that could put the ball on the floor. We got Cousins. You got
DeMarcus Cousins,
DeMarcus
Marcus Cousins,
injury prone.
but he was injury prone. Then you got Yao Ming.
Okay.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
mean,
nah.
yeah.
Yao
Okay.
Ming
was
Y'all
soft.
mean.
Yao Ming
No,
was
Yao
soft.
Ming was not soft.
He was not
Yao Ming.
soft.
Got shot
Shaquille will
by-
tell you the hardest person he ever had to
Bucket.
deal with was Yao Ming.
Yao Ming's a
Y'all
bucket.
mean was not soft.
If he could, if he was way more
Y'all mean
smaller,
back down and he could shoot that
if he
bitch.
was smaller, he probably stayed in the league longer. And he had too much weight on his legs. He had too much weight in those legs. He couldn't. Yeah. He was smart.
Rodman won a center, won't he?
Rodman was powerful.
Rodman.
Yeah, he was.
Rodman was a.
If he did play center, he
I would have said Kevin
McHale.
McHale, but I don't like his bitch ass.
Kevin McHale power forward.
I just don't like him,
Forward,
period. Yeah, I
Kevin
don't
McHale.
like him.
Yeah.
Like,
He had a good
man,
shimmy
What
move.
position?
I just don't like him.
Bill Laimbeer was a power forward.
He another one I ain't like.
Bill Laimbeer was.
He has a center. He's a center.
But he was in the
Yeah,
game,
man.
knocked folks out.
He was another one. I
He
just
was a
don't like
basketball
him.
dropout.
He was good, but I just don't like him, the person.
Who was that? I don't know if he a center. or
What
not.
about Marcus Camby?
Marcus Camby.
Yeah, he's sweet.
Well, shit. If we could go that, another one of my people I thought were great that didn't have a great year, didn't have a great career because of injury. Ralph Sampson.
Ralph
Sampson.
Sampson.
Ralph Sampson was a
Yeah.
beast in college in his first 2 years.
Man.
And his first 2 years in Houston, he was better than the King.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Damn.
Man, what was that other boy? Greg Oden.
That was my
Lord.
biggest disappointment.
Oh, my
Greg
God.
Oden should have been a beast. When Greg Oden got picked up by
What in the
Miami,
world?
I thought it was going to be
Oh,
incredible.
I just
my
knew
God.
that.
The
Greg
biggest-
Oden was
Greg
like,
Oden came out the same year KD.
Yes, man.
And they were 1 and 2. And I thought that,
Man.
yeah.
Now look at.
I
it.
just knew he
What-
was gonna be
What about Bynum then?
I got Odom jersey.
who?
What about Bynum?
Bynum.
Bynum.
With,
Bynum.
He
Yeah,
was,
you're right.
he was supposed to
Play
be
for the Lakers.
Play for the Lakers.
Andrew Bynum.
He had some time. He had some times. He
Man.
had some times, man.
Man.
I think if he'd have played for anybody else other than the Lakers,
No,
he
he
might.
won't.
Yes, yeah, and I say that.
he
I
would.
think because the
I
media
think-
was too strong for him.
Yeah,
And he couldn't take no off game. He
And
couldn't have a bad
He
game.
couldn't deal with
After he
Kobe.
knocked that little ass man
Couldn't
out the
deal
air
with
like
Kobe.
He
that.
couldn't deal with Kobe.
Couldn't deal with
After
Kobe.
he knocked that little ass man out the air like that, I really ain't fuck with
He's
him.
supposed to.
How you gonna knock that little ass boy down like that?
Playoffs. Playoffs.
Hey, Bang put his whole elbow in that man.
It's
rib.
playoffs,
I
man.
said them boys are whooping his ass. But yo,
It's some centers in there that to get honorable
there's some
mentions.
centers in there. Some
Honorable mentions,
yeah.
man. I need. But who are the centers out there? I feel like we still missing a
We
good
missing
center.
we missing
A great
few.
center.
But I don't think we miss anybody in the
I don't
top
think we
five.
is. I think we. I don't think we
yeah.
are. I think the
Honorable
people
mentions.
that
Nobody
we,
was top.
I think the
five,
people that
like,
we're thinking
top
about
10.
didn't play center. They played power forward. I think a lot of them that we might think like,
Let's
yeah,
go
they
through
play
the
center.
teams.
They
New
played
Jersey Jets. New Jersey. Who they had? They had no center. They never had a good center.
They had a Ricky, not Ricky, played for Syracuse. Shit.
New Jersey,
both. You say who played for
Nets.
who?
Like
Syracuse.
Nets.
The Nets.
They never had a good center.
Not that I can
Italian
think of.
dude.
Their best center right there is probably Allen. Is the dude that's on their team right now on Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, what they had? Jared
Jared
Allen.
Yeah.
But that's an in and now nigga.
So then we go to New York. Let's go. I'm gonna try to go through all the teams then. New York. Who they best center?
Right now?
Patrick
Patrick
Ewing.
Patrick
Ewing.
Tyson
Patrick
Chandler.
Oh.
No, it's
Patrick
Patrick
Ewing.
Ewing. He just
It's
take
Patrick
it.
Ewing.
He take it
Yeah,
automatic.
it's Patrick Ewing. He the best.
So
Period.
Charlotte. Who they best center of all
Alonzo
time?
Mourning.
Alonzo
I'm
Mourning.
on it for sure.
Miami best center of all time.
Shaq.
Shit.
Shaq.
Alonzo
Mourning.
Mourning
Shaq
again.
won't really-
Alonzo Mourning.
No, I'm gonna go with Shaq.
I'm going with
I'm gonna
Shaq.
go with Shaq.
Shaq is
Yeah.
their best.
Yeah.
He was the best.
Because by the time Alonzo got there, he was just there. I mean, he was the emotional. He was the
Right.
Yeah.
He was an anchor
Yeah.
type nigga.
Yeah.
Magic's best center.
Who?
Magic. The Magic.
Jack.
Shaq.
Was it? So we said
Oh,
Dwight.
Dwight,
Any,
Dwight,
any
Dwight,
team that
Nah.
had
Because
Shaq
Dwight,
on it,
Dwight
he
was
was their
more,
greatest.
yeah. he was
Well, no,
great.
I think if you
Dwight had a better career.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
not
Atlanta.
for Orlando, Shaq, I'm gonna give it to Shaq. If you think about it, Shaq was the best center on probably 3 of his teams he played.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ma-
Yeah.
No, on folk.
No, I ain't gonna say folks. He wasn't the best center in LA.
He damn sure one of the best center in Boston.
Yeah, and he won't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was the best at Phoenix.
He won the
He was
best
the
in
best in
Cleveland.
Miami. He was the best in Orlando.
Man,
So
so
what's
when
he-
he got to Boston, he was wild.
So was he Phoenix's best center of all time? Because who was they center? You
They
can't think
had
of center.
Mark West.
He was
That's I can
watching.
remember.
Y'all
Yeah,
were
yeah.
He
I can't
might
think of
be.
who else Phoenix.
Yeah,
I
Think
can't
of
even think about who else they even had.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah.
What, Tom
Nah,
Chambers?
They did
Tom
have
Chambers,
a big
Seattle.
white
That was
dude.
Seattle.
They had a big white dude on their team.
Who?
Phoenix, they had a big white dude. I can't think of his name.
He won't shit because I don't remember him.
All
You
right.
got Cleveland was it El Gaskis?
Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas, how you say his name?
Yeah, he was a good center. Was he
Yeah.
their best center of all
Shit,
time?
you know what? I'm
I
gonna
can't think of
I'm gonna
nobody.
give it to him because he's the only one I can
Yeah,
think
I
of.
can think
at
of
all.
it,
I can't think of nobody.
He the only one I can remember. I don't even
Shit, I don't even know who
else
plays
they
center
had.
for him now. So
Yeah,
yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? So
Jay
yeah,
Allen,
I'm gonna give it to him because
It's
I can't
Allen.
think of nobody.
Jay Allen on there right now.
Like they ain't never had.
Um, What about we got Chicago? Who the best center in Chicago of all time?
Archie Gilmore.
Oh yeah, Archie Gilmore.
For sure. For sure.
The Dev Show went on Eddie Curry.
Yo, I said you. Hey,
He was a disappointment like Greg Odom, man.
Yeah. Clippers. Who the best center for the Clippers?
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan?
No, it can't be, man. Who else?
Wait, you said
I'm thinking that makes sense.
He played for the Wizards. He played for the Wizards. The you said dude.
Who?
West.
West he was a Wizards.
Yeah, he was
Wizards.
Oh man, so
Clippers,
DeAndre Jordan,
DeAndre.
Clippers. That's what you think Clippers? You think
Yeah,
center?
because Clippers want that. Yeah, they did that. I
Damn.
can't think of anybody else.
Wow.
Wait, what?
crazy.
Yeah, no.
Might be. I mean, yeah.
Unless the Zubac is the greatest of all time for them now.
Man, get the fuck.
Y'all,
This man
you doing
really
a little
said
too much
Zubac
hard
up in
thinking.
Seattle. Did Seattle even have a good center? I don't think they even had a good center.
No, they.
Okay.
Nah.
Sean
OKC.
Kemp.
I mean, it's for that.
Power
But he
forward.
was
Seattle?
forward. He was power forward.
Seattle's
Seattle center.
I can't think.
It was a black guy, wasn't it?
Seattle?
Oh shit, Danny Manning for the Clippers. I didn't think about Danny Manning.
Oh, right.
I didn't think about
True.
Danny Manning.
Danny Manning.
Yeah, Danny Manning.
He can
for the
shoot
Clippers.
that bitch. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Sure enough. Danny Manning.
We talking about.
Got to give it to him.
Yeah.
Got to give that to him.
OKC Steven Adams, I guess, because Perkins won't there that long. He didn't really do too much.
Come on.
Kendrick
Oklahoma?
Perkins is a fighter.
Kendrick Perkins, because that team,
Serge Ibaka.
that team is he'll power forward.
Oh yeah.
That team is so young. It's like,
I don't want to.
That team is such a young franchise.
I do
That's
not.
a
I
young
don't want to
franchise.
give it to him.
Steven Adams do not deserve
But
that.
you kind of got to.
I got no choice. I
Oh,
think
here go a hard one.
So
Houston Rockets.
that's
Hakeem
Yao
Olajuwon.
Ming. Hakeem
Because you know they
Olajuwon.
had Yao too.
And they also had
Yao.
Moses.
And they also had Moses
Moses.
Malone. They done had some
It's
centers
Hakeem.
down
Yeah,
there.
but it's gonna be a kid.
It's gonna be
It's
Hakeem.
Yeah.
Didn't he win the chip for them?
Yeah, Hakeem.
Yeah, he did. He won 2, right?
Yeah.
I think he won 2 back to
He
back.
won two. Them Jordan this
Them
year.
Jordan, when Jordan was gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Believe that.
All right.
He
Go ahead,
said
keep
we
going.
had-
Because let's do Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Oh, that's
Oh.
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Nah.
Is it
No,
Embiid?
because then
I
again,
can't-
they still got
Well-
no.
Mutombo?
They still got
No.
Mutombo.
You
They still got him.
got also. They also had Wilt.
They had
Oh,
Will.
yeah.
Dang.
But
They had
also
Wilt.
Moses.
And they had
But
Moses.
Will he had some-
And matter
Yeah,
of fact,
Moses.
that's when he scored
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
No, that was when he was on
And
the
for a
Warriors.
person not to have no
It's
ring,
so about that.
They was
yeah,
called
so
the
easy.
Philadelphia Warriors when he scored the 100 points.
They was in Philadelphia.
The Philadelphia
So,
Warriors.
Philadelphia 76ers is
Oh, yeah,
it's
same
Philadelphia.
city,
Bro, do
City,
Will
same
got a
city.
ring? Do
Yeah,
Will
he got a ring with
Yeah, he
Philly
got
or
one.
Lakers.
Yeah.
He got a ring with one of those
Yeah.
two. I can't remember
He
which
only
one it
got
was.
one ring. That's
No,
it.
Yeah, but he also lost most of his time to Bill Russell's Celtics, who won like 11
That's a
straight.
shame.
And Bill
But
Russell.
damn, did we say the Lakers
They didn't
already?
score 100
Can we
points.
know it? Can we know it's
I
Shaq,
don't know.
Kareem?
Yeah, but
It's
Kareem.
crazy because
Yeah.
they done had Kareem. They done had all the.
Yeah.
They done
We
had
ain't
them
win
all.
by them and stuff. We ain't beat them.
Shit, they done had them all though. When you think about it, the Lakers done had all the greatest centers to ever
Yeah.
play.
Lakers
that's
have
a
had probably the
conspiracy
majority
too,
of
man.
the best players that's ever played the
And
game.
Right.
Like
That's
if
a
you
real
do the
That's why I
all-time
don't
Lakers
like 'em.
team, I think they will
And
beat
that's a real
every other
conspiracy
team.
about the
It'll
Lakers.
be
though.
every
The
other-
Lakers
Yeah.
that have.
All-time Lakers team.
We
will
give,
beat
I
every
think
team.
that the Lakers is probably the best team of all time when it comes to just teams. When it has to be.
Celtics.
We didn't name the Minnesota. Minnesota, we got a center. Kevin Garnett was power forward the whole time.
Yeah.
Their center
The whole
was
time.
really.
Well, we can't think
They
of
never
it.
really had one.
They never really had
They never really had a center.
hit.
They had that one dude. He was tall as fuck, but he was soft.
Big country.
yeah,
Big
that
country.
country.
Yeah.
They had a white boy. They had a white boy.
Well, Cat.
They had a white
Oh,
boy.
wait,
I
is
think
Cat
they had a
power forward?
foreigner.
Is
Cat is
Yeah,
power forward.
Yeah.
Cat plays center.
What about
sometimes,
Toronto?
too.
I said, but Cat, he used to play center before Rudy got
I don't
there.
Yeah,
even think
for
Toronto
Rudy,
had
yeah,
no
he
good
did.
centers. I don't even think
Toronto,
Toronto had no
Marcus
best, no
Camby.
good players since.
Marcus Camby is their center.
Yeah, true.
And then they had an old guy, who who used to play for the Bulls. For Toronto, remember they
Bill Cartwright.
no old head muscle. He played for the Bulls. He used to play for I think he used to play for Knicks.
Moses,
No,
Horace?
Charles Oakley.
Oakley.
Charles Oakley.
Oakley was power forward.
Oh, power forward.
Yeah, Oakley.
Yeah.
Power forward.
Dang. And what teams I missed then? What teams we
You
missed?
missed a few.
We
missed a lot. We missed about half of them.
Yeah, you got to do this on another show.
We said, We said Rockets. We said.
Oh man, it's over with.
We had
some fun.
We said the Warriors. We
said
not done the Warriors.
Warriors never having some good centers like that.
Will Chamberlain.
Oh man, damn. What Chamberlain? What team he did play for?
Man, that man can play for all of them.
God damn. We said Sacramento.
The Bucks.
The
Bucks.
Kareem, yeah, that's Bucks.
Yeah.
And Giannis, I mean, Giannis played a lot of center there. Giannis played a lot of center.
Man, this was fun, man.
It was.
Let me see. Give me some teams.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
So that's a new team.
That's
Brooklyn.
That's a new team.
Brooke
Lopez. Yeah, he probably the best for me.
Shout out to Larry Sanders.
Had nobody.
Larry Sanders played for Brooklyn a little while, I think, did he? He played for the Bucks.
Nah, he played for the Bucks.
Indiana
Pacers.
Rick
Smith. Absolutely.
Jermaine O'Neal, was he center?
I don't think Jermaine.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't.
I don't think he was center.
No, Jermaine O'Neal power.
Oh no! It's because his
Portland Sabonis.
I'm gonna say Sabonis. I can't pronounce his name. Avara Sabonis.
Sacramento is
Vlade.
Gotta be Vlade.
That's the only person I can think of is Vlade.
I can't think of another one.
Denver's gonna probably be Mutombo.
That's
Joker.
Jokic is
Jokic
got that team.
He got it. MVPs, everything.
I don't think Jokic is a center though.
He definitely
is.
I know he plays a center.
Yeah,
But is he a center?
I'm sorry, he moves different.
Yeah, he don't play like one.
He don't play like one.
He plays so much.
He plays like an all-around player.
Yes, Dad.
He plays like somebody who played point guard their whole life and just got tall as fuck.
Okay, yeah. All right, we got to do this part again.
Yeah, we got to do that part again. All right, well, man, like I said, I want to give a big shout out to my nephews and my brother for coming out here. I wanted to make this episode, the family episode. This is my boy's show. Like I said, we started about my co-host. He wasn't be able to make it here today, so shout out to you, show. And I hope your family, everybody's doing well. I want to bring my family on this show. These are the boys I'm arguing with every day. I'm talking to sports, asking them who they got. So I'm glad to have, my bloodline in here to show y'all that we just don't be talking about this shit. We do this shit. And I take my boys on any hardwood, any court that y'all got in Richmond right now. Bring me your top 5. I don't care who you got. I'll put my nephews and my brother. We'll go against anybody. We even go get the youngest nephew at the house and we'll put him as point guard. We'll run it. We'll run it.
Uncle Trey, look at Jerry. He always talking about.
See, he's always one. It's always one.
There's always one bad apple out the bunch.
Always one bad apple out the bunch, man. He the weakest link, all right. But he really ain't. But he make himself the weakest link. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
The first interview. I hope my boys being able to get themselves together, and I hope y'all get to college and everything like that. Get many interviews, and this is what they do. Take it up. This is what they do. Wake up, get in the morning, and talk what y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you too, G.
Yeah,
hey, no problem. This is great. I
Especially
appreciate it.
Thank you for the opportunity, my G.
Yes, sir.
Perfect opportunity.
And so we're gonna be tuning in. I want y'all to tune in to our. We got some a new show. Our show coming up. We got coming up. Moments of Love. What's
No, this is Sessions.
Sessions of Love. Well, yeah. Sessions with Love. What's it called? Sessions with Gary. What's it called? Tahuti. Yeah, we got so many shows. So Sessions with Tahuti. That's our next show coming up on our podcast. I mean on BTN Studio Radio. I'm a little tongue twisted. I usually don't do this. It's usually a show job. So I usually don't close out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm closing out tonight. All right, you know what I'm saying? So but tune in next Saturday every morning, 10 a.m. Who You Got with me and my boys show. And you know what I'm saying? We do this, baby. All right. I holla.
Yeah, man.